It's getting hot here, fam. It's getting hot. Hot. That's right. We're live. Another day, another dollar at the BDH right here, right now. If you're not tuning into the BDH early, then you're missing out on all the fun. You never know what song I'm going to play to start this motherfucker out. It's Thursday, May 8th, and, well, we had a little bit of news here at 8:30. We got a special guest today. We're getting it live from the BDH. Let's get right into it. What's up, Paul?
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
We call you Paul or we call you Moses?
Take your pick.
Take a pick? We'll call you Paul. Maybe if you really part the sea today and really fucking crush the market, then maybe we'll call you Moses. Be your new nickname, trading name. Hey, Jason,
definitely cannot get up to 50,000.
Point that camera, see where, just to center him. All right. So, give me a little background. Who are you? What are you doing? Why are you here? How long have you been trading? What do you trade? How do you trade?
Well, yeah.
All that fun stuff. We want to know everything about you. The internet wants to know. The chat wants to know. Why are you here?
Thank you for having me, by the way. I'll say first things first. I am just a kid.
A kid?
Yeah.
You don't look like a kid.
I'm 20.
20 years old?
Yes, sir.
Holy
I'm
fuck,
probably
you're like a big
the youngest
20-year-old.
guest here.
Damn.
I
Ginger, they got to be at least drinking age to come to BDH. Come on.
I mean, this is shaped like a beer.
Yeah.
So.
People on the internet think it's a beer.
I have been trading for about 5 years. I did small caps to start out. I feel like that's where
everybody starts out.
Folks start.
How did you find? Okay, so. Like, run me through this. You started trying to you wanted to find out about trading, right?
I was 14 going on 15 at the time, yes.
Okay, and you were just like, I'm going to trade small caps.
Yes, sir.
But it's like, why small caps?
Well, it's because that's all that I knew that there was. Just the problem is there's a little rule called the PDT rule.
Yeah, PDT.
And being 14 and 15, you can't really afford $25,000.
You didn't have $1 million? You didn't have $25,000 laying around?
You know, I don't. I think that's where I went wrong.
Well, it happens.
And so I don't even know how I got into trading. This was 2019 going on 2020. For me, my dad never listened to Bruno Mars or Katy Perry on the way to school. Yeah. It was always Fox Business. Oh, so we always talked about whatever the Dow Jones was doing or the S&P or what Microsoft was doing that day. And so I sort of just picked it up. COVID started and I bought mRNA at $7. Quite the buy in my family's custodial account. That's the only legal way to do it.
Yeah.
And then that was on Robinhood. And then the addiction continues.
Yeah, the addiction it's real. I remember my first trade. I made money on, and I was like, this is too easy. I told everybody, I'm like, dude, first day ever trading, first trade, I made like $2,000. I'm a genius, you know?
So I made $200, and when you're 15, you're God, right?
Yeah, that's epic.
So I had 5 shares of mRNA at $7 and sold it at around 80. Not knowing what I was doing.
That's an amazing trade.
Well, yeah. And then from there, bought all of my friends pizza, and then I was like, all right, let's do this. I'm going to just be a gazillionaire. So then I switched to Thinkorswim, the best platform ever, just slow.
Yeah.
I know Jake was here and loves Thinkorswim. It is quite the dinosaur.
Holy crap, right now the market is absolutely fucking dumping right now, by the way. Sorry. Yeah,
You're
what is
good.
going on?
Right down
Wow.
to VWAP.
Right down to the VWAP, right back up now.
Hold on,
The
I
news
got it.
came out at 8:30, but it's like almost like we had delayed news here.
Yeah. What is happening?
Crazy.
So I picked up small caps and grinded my way to making a little bit of money, at least enough to get me a nice car. And then from there, I just sort of stalled, right? I made some money here, lost some money there, but only ended up making maybe a couple hundred, maybe even 1,000 on the year. And so I was like, my problem is sizing. I can't scale up. And so the best way to do that is with futures. There's no PDT rule, and the fact that I get to trade one instrument every day is
So
great.
nice. So nice. Small cap is the worst because you have to like figure out what stock has news, what stock to trade every day. It's like a gamble of like, okay.
I think it's the most fun though. Where,
You think? No,
Yeah.
no. So no, my friend. It is most fun to be able to wake up in the morning, trade, make money, and then be done.
Most adrenaline filling, I'll say.
I mean, have you ever put on 100 contracts on the Nasdaq? I'll tell
No,
you.
sir.
That'll get it fucking going. You want to get excited. You put on 20, 30 contracts on the Nasdaq. You'll get your blood pumping, my friend.
Well, for me, I like to keep it simple and not.
Yeah.
And
Well,
not
hey,
do
you
that.
said you wanted a rush, so I'm just saying, let's do it. Let's give you the rush, baby. All in.
When you're 16, to have 2,000 shares is like
Yeah.
the greatest thing ever. And then you realize you can't really buy a $5 stock and make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because you got commissions, or maybe you're only. Let's see, you're probably only able to buy 500 shares for
Yeah.
the average person. So discovered you, watched through your journey from small caps into futures, and I still wasn't convinced. I was like, this futures thing is BS. It's
I feel the same way
it's
sometimes.
weird. And then my best friend, shout out Bennett, he's been trading futures since I taught him how to trade back in 2022, and he
Okay.
finally got me hooked. He got me an Apex account, and I passed within a day, and I was like, okay, this isn't necessarily a scam.
No, I mean, it's, I tell people it's like going to the casino, man. You go to the casino, you kind of know that the odds are stacked against you, but they're like, hey, there is a chance that I could hit a fucking lick today, and that's kind of, I feel like, the prop firm space. You kind of know, like, hey, the prop firm rules they're not in your favor, right? Like, they're
Not at
obviously
all.
in the prop firm's favor, so you just kind of have to live with it and understand it and play the game. I mean, if it's also a leverage thing, right? Like with Apex. So if you sign up with Apex, you get 20 accounts and you pay $2,000, $3,000 for 20 accounts, like, and then you get a payout. It's a $40,000 payout on a 50K account.
Do you actually need 20 accounts though? Not even, because
Paul, you need them.
with 5,
Yeah, I mean 5. You're right. I mean, I'm
Like,
just
with
saying.
5
I'm
is
just saying
great.
ROI. Even
Yes.
Even if you buy one account, and you get a $2,000 payout. I mean, the ROI is still obviously much better than you would by putting $16 into a stock
yes,
or the $200. So basically, the $16 plus the activation fee, and then if you bought $200 worth of mRNA and you held it and it went up 100%, you'd make $200. But
which
like,
isn't that
it's
good?
not that good ROI wise.
Yeah, and then you have that stupid PDT rule.
Yeah, then you got the PDT rule. Yeah, no, the futures space is definitely the place to be. I think I always laugh when I see people that are still trading, equities or trading stocks. I'm like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? You don't know about futures? Like, nah, man. It's funny because when I first started trading too, I was afraid of futures because I thought futures was like this like scary thing where I would never oh my god, like I don't know how to buy, I don't know how to sell. Like, what do you mean a futures contract? Like, do I have to sign a contract?
It's the same.
Yeah, it's
same
very
here.
like people just don't really know what it is, and then when you start trading futures, you're like, oh, this is just like trading stocks.
It's actually the exact same thing, if not easier, because you're doing the same thing every day.
I mean, the patterns are the same. If you're buying a bull flag on Nvidia, if you're buying the bull flag on fucking Google, it's the same as buying a bull flag on the Nasdaq.
And people love to overcomplicate things to feel smart, or just to feel like they can sort of have a skill. But it's like,
The more I feel like people love to make it. The more and more complicated they want to make it. It's just like kind of, I think it's like an ego thing. Like, well, I have I have this strategy and it's based on this and this, and it's like, oh, well, why do you do all that for? Because you can just trade a bull flag. They're like, yeah, but no. I need a failed auction first. We need failed auctions.
They have order flow and they
God.
have bookmap, which looks like a kid's drawing. No offense to them, I just don't get it.
I mean, hey, like I said before, like, hey, every strategy works.
It all does.
If you have a positive expectancy strategy, it'll work, right? Like, you could trade a certain way and be a weirdo and do whatever you want to do, but like, don't sit here and try to convince me that your crazy weird strategy is the only strategy there is.
But yet every video on YouTube is my new strategy. People don't need a new strategy. Yours works. If
Bull flags, bear flags.
51% win rate and over, you're already doing fine. So it's like you have to focus on the risk management, refining it, getting it from 51% up to 70, up to 80, so on and so forth. There is no way to perfect a strategy, but you don't have to take 5 or 6 trades and then it fails, and then you're like, okay, well then I need to just strategy hop. That does not work.
I agree. Right now, Nasdaq at the VWAP here. We got below this pivot point. VWAP there holding up for now. Will we be able to hold there? If we lose the VWAP, we got the dotted line. Yesterday's close all the way down there, 962s. Good Lord. We're gonna get all the way down there. What's your what's your take? What are you looking at right now? I know you got your charts pulled up over there. What do you?
I do. What's
your morning routine when it comes to figuring out what you're gonna do?
Well, for starters, are we over or under the VWAP and the 21 exponential? That is my entire system, basically in a nutshell. If we are above the VWAP and above the 21 EMA, I'm going long. If we are below the 21 but above the VWAP, then watch out. Maybe a pop towards the exponential, but for now we're at the VWAP, and I don't really like that. I mean, I want to see us pick a direction, which it looks like it's down, but being right at the middle point is not the place I want to be at.
I like it. Good theory on it. I like it. We're sitting right there. Overnight, kind of big move up. We've got that dotted line down there, the 960 area being where we closed yesterday, and now we'll see kind of what happens here at open. Nasdaq holding there at the VWAP for now. For now, VWAP bouncing.
And right by that pivot point, seems like we're chilling out at that 170 pivot point.
Had a little bit of news at 8:30. Market was like a kind of a late reaction to it, I feel like. I don't know why. We like pumped up and then just got hammered right back down.
Definitely a kill candle or a boner in the opposite direction.
Reverse boner. It's a reverse boner candle.
Maybe she is not as pretty as the Tinder profile suggested.
Catfished.
Yes.
All right.
Catfish candle.
They're holding VWAP for now. There was some support here earlier this morning at that 130 area, right back up off of the VWAP again. And back up there to the pivot point for now.
Looking at the heat map, though, looking at our 100 stocks for NASDAQ, everything is green. We have Google up a nice 3%. We have NVIDIA with that news that we can finally import from China again. It's looking long biased to me on the bigger time frames.
We just bounced off that VWAP there.
Trying to find that point of where is the bounce.
1 hour candle right now, kind of like got right down there to that 120 area and then pushed back up off of the VWAP. So
it bounced perfectly off of yesterday's high.
Yep. There you go. Yesterday's high turning into support for now. Getting ready for market open here. We're a little bit early. We still got plenty of time till the market opens up. So just sitting back here, waiting, watching, looking for opportunities. Make a little bit of money.
I am usually not even sitting down at
like you said, you're on the what kind of middle? Is
Mountain Time zone?
Mountain Time,
2 hours behind.
Yeah.
So
you normally wake up 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and then
6:15, and then I am showered and ready to go at 7, which would be 9 o'clock here.
Yeah. And then do you have like any rule based on time frames to enter at the open, or you?
Yes, I do. Wait for that first candle, that 932 candle. I can place a trade after that. Anything between 9:30 and 9:32 is just watching for fun. I like to get a lot of the chop out first. Different than small caps is you can have a 100-point rip up and then a complete tank right back down in that first 2 minutes, because you can't really halt when you're at 20,000 versus a $5 stock. You can halt pretty darn quick.
Makes sense. Jason, will you turn that camera on and off again? I don't know why it's like bugging out here. All right, we're going to reset his camera real quick. I saw some people talking about the kind of bugging out. I don't know why that camera does that sometimes. Getting all crazy. All right. So Nasdaq pushing back up here off the VWAP for now. Will the bulls step in and try to push up above the hot open, well, the overnight high 250 area? So 255 area overnight high right now. Getting ready for market open. Still got plenty of time here, about 40 minutes or so. We're a little early, and just sitting back. We
got to get some music going.
Oh, we're going. Relax, chat.
Read
Relax.
my mind.
Give you some music, chat. Don't you worry. All right. So, indicators. You said you got the exponential moving average.
I have.
You got a VWAP.
3 indicators, and I'll even drop it down to 2. I got that VWAP and the 21 exponential. Everything else is support and resistance. Highs, lows, closes, whatever, pre-market pivot, whatever. I keep it simple. These charts look naked because there's nothing on them. I think price action's all you need. For me, that's what works for me. If you do whatever failed auction or whatever order flow, which I watched that entire stream, I still don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's just a failure at the highs. Like
all the failed auction really is this the idea of we break out of the IB, the range, the first hour range, and then we come back into it. So it's basically saying that like the buyers are not like pushing up out of that range and like holding. So it's like, oh, it's a failed auction.
So it's an inside bar is all that it is.
Yeah, it's just coming back into that range again. So it's like a failed breakout. I mean, it's the same as like the 15-minute range. When we get above it and then we fail, we come right back into it, and then we're like, trending lower.
We got to stop being doctors and saying all this fancy terminology.
Yeah, but
Can we just keep it simple?
It makes you smarter. It makes you sound cooler if you say fancy words.
Well, I will not say any fancy words on this stream, Patrick.
Get them out of here. No fancy words. Not allowed to stay.
Because
more
for me,
fancy words. I need to look like you're a genius savant that I brought in here.
Okay, well,
to the BDH. Talk really, really expertly.
I left my crystal ball in Salt Lake, so I don't think I'll be able to win today. Man. Are you... Let's see. Is it possible to share my screen at any point?
I still have to get that. I need to dial that setup in here. Blame it on Jason. It's all Jason's fault.
Thank you, Jason.
Jason's fault for not having that set up. He's the IT tech guy now. He just doesn't have it figured out.
I have nothing on these charts.
Nothing on the charts?
Nothing. It is exponential, VWAP, and every colored line
pivot points?
See. Yeah, but to me, that's more support and resistance zone. I will say the last week we have been respecting those pivot points pretty darn well, but sometimes we just go right through them. And it's like,
even look at last night.
Yeah.
Last night we bounced off that pivot point, 928.5 area, and ripped all the way up there. Pushed right up to that pivot point.
I was not able to sleep last night due to jet lag, and I took a paper trade out that bounce of the pivot point around 12:30 Eastern time.
Yeah.
And worked out pretty nice.
Sweet. Little benefit of traveling sometimes, you get a little trade in.
But I don't trade Fed Day, so I was happy to travel yesterday.
No. Well, there's a rule. See, you got more rules than we knew about. No trade Fed Day. I'm going to tell Jerome Powell. He might be a little upset that you're not trading on his day.
I think he's upset about a lot of other things.
Yeah, no, but he needs to know that you're not willing to put your hard-earned money on the line.
No.
When he's talking.
No, not at all. It's not necessarily that it's a bad day. It's just that for me, I have back-tested it 5 or 6 times. I've even traded it, and my win rate drops from 78% all the way down to 40 2 or 3, I think it was.
Yeah.
So it's like, why am I going to cut my chances in half?
It's a good way to look at it. I mean, I tell people the same thing, right? If you don't have an edge, don't take a trade. Everybody always wants to just like, oh, Patrick, put on a trade. I'm like, well, just because the market's moving don't mean I want to trade it.
And it's not always a 50-50 chance like you think it should be. If I press 1 or 2 buttons, either long or short, I should be able to make money, 50-50 chance. But trading's the one game where that is far from the truth. Roulette has better odds than this.
Yeah.
Like it is crazy. You were just talking about edge, and I think a lot of people focus on strategy. What's one of your more emotional things for edge? Because we all know how to trade.
Yeah.
But the emotions is what turned the corner for me.
Yeah, I mean, I always tell people, I think the big thing is like, if I have like a big, good, let's say I get into a good trade and I like lock in my profit, but then it starts going higher. Like, I really got to be patient and like wait for that next setup, right? Because like it's very easy to get suckered into it because you're like, fuck, like I took profit early, it's gonna go higher, and then you buy again and then it pulls right back. You know, it might continue that trend, but then you end up just like getting a bad entry and you're holding through drawdown, and that's not a good idea.
So I'm going to say this to the camera specifically.
Yeah.
Would you rather be red or have been green less than you expected? I think we all know the answer to that. I would rather be green 10 points when it goes 15 than red at all.
Yeah. It is funny though, because it is very easy to get, caught up in that idea of like getting the whole move, man. Everybody wants to get the whole move, but
you're never going to get the full move ever. Maybe you get a bottom tick or top tick every once in a while, and that just feels fun.
Yeah.
But you're never going to get the full move. I am happy to take my 10 to 20 points. For me personally, a 20-point win is like legendary.
20 points.
Yes, sir.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
I like it.
1 to 2 trades a day.
If only more people were like you, Paul.
Well, that's
the problem. People,
this.
They get 20 points and they're like, fuck, I want 20 more.
This is a fun game, right?
Yeah.
It's the greatest and worst video game ever invented because you get to make money by playing a video game with the little lines on.
Well, it's the hardest, easiest job in the world.
Yes, sir. And once again, everybody likes to focus on their strategy, but it's not the strategy that's hard. Anything works. Everything works. I hear you say this, and it's definitely the truth. Every strategy is just re-encompassed to something new.
I mean,
they're all the same.
If you're getting long, and it doesn't matter what your strategy is, buying low and selling high is the root of your strategy.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to buy high and sell low.
Yeah, I mean, some people try that. I've seen it, but it's hard. Sometimes it works, but most of the time it doesn't work.
Whatever ICT strategy or order flow or price action, we all exploit the same type of inefficiencies that are there.
True that.
And we're probably buying at the same point.
But I've seen that before too. When I see a bull flag or a bear flag, and I'm like, oh, look at this setup, and someone's like, no, that's a unicorn silver bullet setup. I'm like, looks like a bull flag to me.
My best friend, shout out Bennett. Once again, I know he is watching. He does a lot of fair value gaps and inversions. I have watched every YouTube video on what a fair value gap is, and I don't know what it is. I can't grasp the concept.
Well, I mean, it's not that fucking hard. It's just the idea of basically like whenever you have like a big candle, that just hasn't been like kind of retested. It's almost like Fibonacci, but like on like candles, if that makes sense, right? Like kind of needing to pull back into the 50% of that previous candle type thing, So
let's simplify it and just say 50% of the previous candle.
No, we can't. Let's not simplify it.
I might be kicked off if I continue to simplify things.
Yeah, no more simplifying.
Everybody needs to simplify things.
Make it hard. All right, we're just sitting back here waiting and watching. How long have you been watching the stream or been watching the YouTube?
I've been watching your YouTube for about 5 years on and off, and then consistently since December. For me, let's see, I watched back when it was your garage, when it was your bedroom, when it was DOS Trader, and now it's Tradeovate and TradingView. And I will say, TradingView is amazing. eSignal was awesome, but I've officially switched to TradingView from eSignal, and worth saving the money.
I like it. I like it. All right. Right now, just kind of working its way down here. Will we pump? Will we dump at open? If you had a guess, what's your guess?
Well, I think currently we are below that 21 exponential, and so that for me says we're probably going to go lower, even if we bounce again off that 150 area. That's the zone to watch, is yesterday's high.
Well, we do have a big gap from yesterday as well.
Mm-hmm.
That dotted line to the downside, 960 area, is yesterday's close. We had a little bit of news this morning, a little pushback up, 20,200s, and that pivot point right there. Pivot point at the 170s for now. So
I wanted to ask you something, Patrick. You've been on YouTube for 8 years?
Yes, right? 8 years.
Do you think showing your trades publicly makes you trade better or worse?
Worse. Well, I mean, after the fact, I'm the genius, but during it sucks. A lot of times if I'm, I'll get stubborn just because I want to, like, prove the chat wrong, you know what I mean? Like, I'll do that a lot of times where I will try to, like, hold a trade longer where normally I would get out of it if I wasn't live on YouTube. But, yeah, no, it gets a little mentally interesting sometimes, I guess.
And then on that same note, do you think social media helps or hurts traders long term?
I guess it really depends on how you use it, right? If you use social media as a way to gauge your success, then it'll hurt you, right? Because if you look at other traders and all you're like, man, this guy made $50,000 a day, and I only made $500. Like, I suck. But, you know, everyone's like at a different point in their journey.
But how many contracts, right? That's the key point. If
it's also just like, hey, for some guys to make $500 in a day, like, that's a really good day for them. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there is nothing wrong with making small amount of money consistently.
And everybody's gauge is different, because for me, $400 consistently is $100,000 per year, right?
Yeah.
And that's more than your typical job.
Would you be happy with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that's why I ask people too. I'm like, hey, okay, like, what's your, you know, they're like, well, I'm like, what do you do for work? They're like, oh, I work for this company, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what's your yearly salary? They're like, I don't know, 75, 80 grand. And I'm like, so, like, what's your, like, you know, like, what would you be happy with trading? Like, oh, I'd like to make like $10,000 a day. I'm like, what?
No.
You know that, like, what are you talking about? So you work a full-time job where you work 40 hours a week and you barely make, you know, $10,000 a month. But you now trading, you want to make $10,000 a day? Like, come on now.
Well, that just makes perfect sense, right? I mean, for me, I am a apartment manager back in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
I make good money for somebody who's 20, but for me, it's all about extra income. If I can make enough to double my income, which is about $4,000 a month, which is so easy to do, by the way, it's 1 to 2 contracts, 10 to 15 points consistently to get $4,000 a month. That allows me to take my girlfriend out to nice dinners, to save up for vacations. That's all that it matters to me. And yes, maybe one day I'll get to 15 contracts on 20 accounts, but for now, start small, folks. Start small. Because if you can win consistently with 1 micro, you can win consistently with 10 minis. The only thing is time and scaling.
Oof. Talk dirty to me. All right now, Nasdaq pretty much just holding here at this pivot point for now. We got this overnight high up there at the 20,259s. No, it's definitely kind of looking like a head and shoulders type setup here right now for kind of a big move down. If we get below that VWAP there at open, get below the VWAP, then it's fucking, you could move down there to that 960 area again.
So I know you can't see my charts, folks, but that big wick up there, that candle we had a couple minutes ago, that is a pretty bearish sign to me.
That 225 wick?
Yes, sir. No, actually, sorry. At 8:50 Eastern.
Oh yeah, this one.
That
yeah, up to the
topping
200s.
tail, if you would call it that, pretty bearish. So for me, I would look for a bounce off the exponential to reject, but we do have that pivot point that's right there, so I'm going to hold off until we can clear it.
I like it. I mean, I think too it's pretty clear. We got some support there, like that 120 area. So if we lose VWAP, we lose that 120, there should be a good opportunity for a short to the downside there. So, well, let's see what happens. It's 9 o'clock. Good morning, good morning. We got Paul Moses in the house, doing it live on the BDH today. Did you ever think you'd be at the BDH?
No, I mean, I didn't.
Dream come true?
Yes, sir. This was the coolest invention in trading YouTube history. The warehouse, the space, all of it. I mean, the car that's in the back, I am like staring at it. It's all real, right? There's no green screen. There's no fakeness to this. I spoke with Patrick before going live. He is the real deal. I mean, I don't know why people hate.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know why people hate.
They hate me because they ain't me, Paul. That's why. That's exactly why.
What is that from? Oh, my gosh.
From the movie, what is that? They hate us because they ain't us.
I can see
it's
it.
a movie. Yeah. It's got, I think, James Franco and the other guy.
I'm going to search this up. It's going to drive me nuts.
The Interview. Yeah. The Interview where they go over and, like, interview, like, John Kung, Young Ching or whatever his name is.
It's called The Interview. You are correct.
Yeah. They hate us because they ain't us. Pineapple Express. I don't think it was that one.
Hey, oh, wait, sorry. Let's see. 21 Jump Street, no. He's mature, but in a boring way. Well, that's a good problem to have, so.
Don't worry, Chad. I'll keep up the comedy. Paul will keep up the seriousness here.
I'm still waking up and getting comfortable. I'll be quite frank. I do have a stutter, as you see, so I am trying to just take it slow.
Hey, man.
And then I'll lighten up.
Trust me, all these motherfuckers in the chat, they want to be here just as bad as they're just jealous.
Yeah.
If they're hating on you for being here, they're just jealous because they're not here.
I do have great hair. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm jealous. I wish I had hair like that. Mine's getting thinner and thinner by the day.
Or Joey's hair. That is one thing. If Joey was here, I was prepared to tell him.
Yeah, no, you definitely could have talked shit on that. Maybe you could probably like cut half your hair off and then give it some to Joey.
Yes.
Maybe just cut some of the ends off. We'll just stick it on there.
Gotta fly him to Turkey to actually implant it, though.
No, I could do the implant, I think.
Okay.
I'll just put some glue on his head and just slap it on there.
He is a millionaire, a trader, and a surgeon. He's Patrick Wieland.
Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking like super glue would work. Enough super glue on top of that shiny head of Joey Morgan would be good to go.
Sterile way to perform surgery?
I heard there was a woman in Miami that was putting super glue in people's butts for BBL.
Well, that's Miami for you. Yeah. I moved away from there.
You got to be careful.
From Florida, from the Orlando area and South Florida.
Why'd you move to
area.
Utah?
Why?
You a Mormon?
No, sir. Honestly, I was bored.
You wanted to date a Mormon, ex-Mormon woman?
No, sir.
Is your girlfriend Mormon?
No, sir.
Damn it!
She is as normal
She's
as
watching
Utah
right now
gets.
Too, huh?
Yes. Hi.
Apologies. I'm just kidding.
But I mean, it was the total opposite. And so for me, I had been raised here in Florida, Orlando to be specific, my entire life.
We're out in Orlando.
Like right by the airport, like the Lake Nona
like
area.
Narcoossee, that whole area. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's where my son lives at, right there
nice.
by the airport.
I went
Narcoossee.
to Lake Nona High School.
Okay, I went to Timber Creek, so I mean.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we were in
That's
the same
awesome.
area. Florida boys, Orlando boys.
And so for me, what's the opposite of hot? Cold. What's the opposite of humid?
You wanted
dry?
to be cold?
Yeah.
That's weird. See, like as someone who's like born and raised Florida, like I dread the cold. People are like, "Oh, you want to go to this place? It's snowing." I'm like, "No."
Okay, well, for me, I'm.
You like the ice and snow?
No, it sucks. But at least it was something to try out.
Yeah.
You are only 18 and able to move once with no wife, no kids, no girlfriend at the time, and so.
You meet your girlfriend in Utah?
Yes, sir.
Dang.
And so for me, it's just something else to do.
How long y'all been dating?
About almost a year.
Ooh, what you think about you coming out here?
She has
Was
been
she confused?
texting
Like, what
me.
the fuck?
No.
Why are you trying to go see this guy at his BDH? Why do you want to go see this guy's BDH, bro?
She's been the most supportive person through this whole thing.
Yeah.
She has seen me punch walls, scream at the screen. I mean, cry even. This is something I've been wanting to do forever, and so she's been supportive. She bought me top step evaluation once.
Damn.
She's awesome.
She knows the way to your heart. Here you go, honey. Here's a top step evaluation.
I do not need cars or food made.
Yeah,
I
okay.
cook my own food.
Damn, I wish my girlfriend never bought me an evaluation.
But I mean, she's awesome. So Utah is just the place for now. I definitely want to move again.
Did you ever come back to Florida?
I don't know, man. If you look at the traffic, it just doesn't make any sense. But then it's like, if I'm at the point where I'm trading full time, who cares?
Yeah. Well, one day you'll be so rich you'll have a helicopter and a private driver. You can live somewhere in a fancy, gated community.
I don't even want that though, because then the chopper is just more expensive. Like,
what are you gonna get when you're a fucking Uber billionaire from trading?
I would like probably first thing is a car. I would take. The car's probably good. I would take the Audi RSQ8 or the Mercedes S63.
Yeah.
That AMG.
I'll sell you my squared. You can have the G. 300,000. Good deal.
I don't think I have that much right now.
Come on.
Maybe
we're gonna make it today.
Wait,
we're gonna make it today.
Can't withdraw the entire amount with my prop firm, right?
I had a guy ask me that one time. He said, "Why don't people just withdraw all the money in the account?" I'm like, "Well,
300,000 in prop firms." Yes, but I don't think that will count for the cashier's check, right?
Go to the car lot and be like, "Look, I got 300,000 in this account. I'll give you the account." So that might be a plan. That could be actually a really funny video, Jason. We go to like a car lot and be like, "Look, I don't have credit. I don't have cash, but I got about $1 million in a trading account." No, we don't tell them. They'll be like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, look, I have this account. It's got 100,000 balance times 20. That's $2 million. So I'll give you my accounts for this $100,000 car."
So let me ask you. You're talking about choppers and private drivers. You have all the toys. You have the boats. You have the cars. What's the end goal for you?
Oh, the end goal. There is no end goal. You just keep going. That's what, like, people always ask, like, what do you? I mean,
are you happy in that though?
Yeah, I'm fucking happy. I wake up every morning happy. Like people think that I'm like not happy, but like I need something to chase, right? Like, if I'm not chasing something, if I don't have a goal, if I don't have like a dream, some kind of bigger picture, then I'm not going to be happy. And it's not about like, it was never about money, right? Like when I started my YouTube, when I started filming and editing back in the day, all that, like it was never about like, oh my God, I want to make $1 million. It was like, no, I want to like do whatever I want to do, in terms of like make my own rules, make my own business. And then if I make money, like I'm going to make it. Like, when I first started YouTube, the last thing I thought was like, I'm going to be a millionaire with a 765 McLaren one day.
765 LT.
LT, yeah, don't forget the LT. It's important.
I mean, for me, it started out with the money, but then as I got older, from 15 when I first
I love that this guy's like, he's like, as I got older, from 15 to 20.
You realize it's not about the money.
Motherfucker, you ain't even old. You can't even buy a beer.
I can't buy a beer, but I do have a great beard, so I guess that's slight.
You don't get carded?
Well, I don't drink.
When I first turned 21, I remember I went to the gas station. I was so excited. I had my ID, like I walk in, I had the ID out. I bought a pack of beer.
He looks like, way older than 20, says John. Okay.
But the guy didn't even ID me. I was so mad.
Care for drinking. What's the fun in it?
Yeah, I agree. I don't drink that much either, really.
None of it.
Except for I'm on a boat. If I'm on a boat, I'll drink some seltzers and laugh at Jason for doing something stupid, I try to just make everybody else happy.
It's expensive. You feel like crap. And then when it comes Monday morning and you're just in a fog.
Yeah, that's what every 20-year-old says, bro. Wait till you turn 21. It changes everything.
I doubt it. I've dabbled in everything you can think of. I have lived by myself since I was 17, so
all right.
I have dabbled.
I did the same thing. I moved out when I was like 17, had a job working at a pizza place, delivering pizzas. I didn't want to I was going to keep this a secret, but I'm thinking about this. Check this out. PW Pizza, right? It won't be PW Pizza, but I'm thinking like ghost kitchens, right? Small footprint, little tiny places, making the best fucking pizza, delivered to your house instantly.
What are your go-to toppings?
Ooh, I just like to keep it simple, honestly.
Like trading, that's what you gotta do.
Or I'll go crazy. Maybe like a buffalo chicken pizza. That's pretty good too.
Somebody said they don't even sell beer in Utah. They do. You just need something called an ID and need to be over 21. Like the rest of the U.S., it's not that different. I will say, when I got here last night, I felt like I was reconnected with America.
Has the Mormon Church tried to like convert you when you're out there?
No, sir. I say too many bad words and go to too many raves to
I lived in Hawaii, on the North Shore of Hawaii, and BYU has a college there, and there's a lot of people from Utah that are living there in Hawaii, and a lot of Mormons, and yeah, it's always funny because I'd go places and the Mormons would be like, brother, have you talked to God lately? I'm like, oh yeah, I pray to him every time I'm in a trade. Every fucking time I'm in the Nasdaq, I go, please God, please, I swear to God, if this goes up right now, I swear I'll love you so much today.
But there's something to say about that. Is I do think you need to let go when you're in the market. Like, we have done this enough times, and we've pressed buy and sell enough times. Let go?
Like you just lay back and just...
Yeah, because, I mean, it's going to work out.
You said you put your stop, right?
Yep.
And then are you actively managing, or you just put your stop and you have your target?
That's exactly what I do. I just let it go. I will say I watch it to see if we're stalling out at the level that I want us to rip. But other than that, I mean, we've done this enough times where we don't have to be hunched over like the world's going to end every time. If your win rate's, let's say, 70%, 7 out of 10 times, if you follow the strategy, you're going to make money.
I got the song for you.
Thank you.
This is it. This is whenever I'm in a trade, I just play this song on loud repeat.
BDH Frozen collab coming soon.
I'm not really hitting right now. Where's the part at?
Chris G, you are correct.
You never see me cry. I let it go.
I don't know.
Here I am. All right, Paul, time to get serious. The chat wants to know.
Well, actually, I was going to ask you.
Should they go long or short?
May I use the restroom first?
Oh, fuck. Now he's got to go. Ginger! Now he's got to go to the bathroom. Get him out of here.
Be prepared.
All right, you can go to the bathroom. I'll handle this. Don't worry. I got it, sir. All right, here we are. Just me. Let it snow. That song did not hit. Why is it not hitting? I thought it was like really gonna pop off. Let it go, let it go. That's all I could think about when he said, oh shit. There's a Missy Elliott song?
Seriously, I could not do.
I don't want your man. He might be one of our most polite guests yet, I like it so far. We'll see how he does once this market opens up. Right now, the Nasdaq just chopping around here. We got that pivot point at the 170s. We got the VWAP, that white line on the chart. Getting ready. I tried. The chat said you're the most polite guest ever. You asked to go to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, you were just going to ask me something.
Did you say, may I go to the bathroom, or can I?
I said, may I.
Damn. My teacher used to always yell at me in school. I'd go, teacher, can I go to the bathroom? She goes, Patrick, can you go to the bathroom? I'm like, may I?
I went to etiquette school, or cotillion.
I went to cotillion.
Yeah, exactly.
What was that, like 5th grade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I lost all that, clearly.
I have not. I think when I get to your age, which is about 90, then I should probably get there.
No, once you turn 36, you'll lose all manners. Trust me. I actually, people don't believe it, but I do say, like, if I'm talking to someone, or I'll say, like, yes, ma'am, or whatever.
Well, also, I'm streaming to a bunch of people, so it's like I don't want my first impression to be fuck, shit, blah, 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 blah.
True. Don't be like me. Be better. Fucking shit.
Sorry.
The funny part is people are like, I can't believe this shit this guy says, man. I can't believe it. He always says, like, the most crude stuff about women and stuff. I'm like, I literally have like 5 employees, or no, I got 4 employees. 2 of those employees are women.
There's a difference though,
like,
because are they women? Are they respectable girls, or are they people who walk around with things hanging out? Like, there's a big difference.
Ginger, you got anything hanging out? Ginger, what's hanging out over there?
So there is a difference.
I like it. Hey, that was my rule when I hired Ginger. I was like, look, nothing can be hanging out. You gotta. I need everything tucked up.
There's a difference, and it's like
secured at all times. Can't be having people just walk around and stuff hanging out at the BDH.
Because when you're 75 and married for 20 years or whatever, it's not gonna matter.
True.
It's not gonna matter.
What? When I'm 75, I'm thinking I'm gonna have like a 20-year-old girlfriend. I mean, only if Victoria passes away, obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I would obviously never want that to happen, but I'm just saying, I think I'm gonna live longer than her, just because with modern technology.
I was gonna say, does money buy health? I think so.
Yeah, I mean, look at Ricky Bobby. He's gonna live till he's like 300 years old because all the money he's got.
Do you know the guy Brian Johnson who tries to?
Yeah, I watched the whole documentary on him.
That's why I was asking you is what's your end goal? Because for him, he's just trying to continue to live longer. But
but he's not happy though. Like every morning he has to wake up, have an enema, then he's got to go and like do. It's like he's got to do all this weird shit to try to like live 5 years longer. And the thing is, like, one day he's gonna fucking die, and it's gonna be like
you can avoid
he's gonna get hit by a car. And it's all that fucking work and all that effort to live longer, and he's gonna like something stupid's gonna happen.
You don't know if tomorrow is your last day,
this
and you have no control.
In right now in this fucking old shitty building of the BDH, and we could both die.
You have no control over whether tomorrow is your next day or not. And
no,
it's
like 100%.
Why waste time?
I mean, I think it's good to be healthy, right?
Right?
What?
Why waste time doing ICT?
Ooh,
okay.
You say his name loud enough, he's gonna appear. You better watch out.
That would be cool.
He'll come in here and he'll fucking put some voodoo on you.
I will say the one request I have is I do want to FaceTime Nutty Bar and just say hi at least at one point.
All right.
Big fan.
Make your dream come true today, maybe.
After watching you, I always switch over and he's golf simulator or flight simulator. He is a funny guy.
What's he got? Sure. You got a simulator?
No, he will just be like bored at like 11:30 and
he starts playing games and
we'll be gaming.
Maybe I should do something like that. I thought about maybe I got to get the driving simulator behind me like kind of hooked up for the live stream.
My girlfriend just commented hello.
Don't say that because now they're gonna know in the chat who she is.
No, that's not true.
You're gonna lose her to the chat.
Anyways,
chat, be nice. The best is guys will message my girlfriend and be like, hey, can you tell Patrick to respond to me? I'm like, guys, that is not the way. That is not the way to get my attention.
I will say for me, I did not expect to be here. I sent a message to Ginger in February and got a response April, and I was like, oh my gosh, well, that was an interesting day because I had gotten the message and booked flights within like 2 hours.
Damn.
Because, I mean, this is an opportunity, right?
Yeah, no, hey, I appreciate it. You came a long way.
So
you were coming here to see your mom.
I was, so I switched the dates of the flights, but I'll just say I bought flights to make you feel better. I will say, looking at this market, we are coming up to yesterday's, we are bouncing off of yesterday's close yet again. We are now popping over that 21 exponential. That's bullish to me. If we can get over, looks like 200 because last week's close is 20195. So if we can get over 200, I would look for a retest of a 200, first candle to make a new high, whatever, which
got that data candle high there at the 226s now.
Oh, I didn't even trade yesterday. I don't have that marked up.
Well, I'm saying, no, data candle from earlier, 830 candle.
Oh, yes.
That high, which got stuck like right there at the 227s.
My apologies. I didn't see that.
How dare you? Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry, Patrick.
Sorry. I'm sorry. The chat. I told you don't say something about it. Look at it. Some guy goes,
Ah, crap.
give me a call. This guy is cheating on you.
I'm not, I promise.
Oh man.
Crap. My bad.
Don't expose your girlfriend in the chat.
Love you, but I'm sorry because these guys are just animals and
They're
want to be here.
animals.
But I'm here.
Joey Morgan's trolling you now too. You got to make 10,000 with the failed auction.
Wait, did he just text you or what?
No, he said in the chat. He said, "You going to make 10K today?"
No. I am on a Take Profit Pro account, so I would love to. But for now, it's just getting over that $2,000 buffer.
Yeah.
I did
You
that.
trade micros, minis?
I trade minis, but today
Damn.
I'm a nervous wreck.
Honestly,
so
I feel like for you, I don't know. I feel like no offense, but I feel like you're a mic. You kind of like you give me that micro vibe.
No, sir. It is minis only. In fact,
Damn.
I
Surprising, left and right here.
I am usually in 2 contracts, but today I'm a nervous wreck because I have to look like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
might scale down.
Well, don't be nervous.
to micros.
I'll take it easy on you. Don't worry.
I mean, I had a Take Profit Pro account that I passed in one day, the $2,000 buffer.
Yeah.
And that was on 2 minis, but also 6 or 7 trades. So for me, I like to stay 2 or 3, but I don't have anywhere to be. So we might be here doing something around 10, 11, which is uncommon for me.
Yeah. What time do you normally stop?
So I leave for work at 8:15, so I like to be done by 8, which conversion for time is 10 a.m.
Yeah. I mean, I like that. That's a good stop. You know, be like, hey, I'm done by 10. Either way, just I'm in, I'm out.
And that
Getting it
goes
done.
back to my roots, as we were talking about trading small caps. I mean, why would I ever stay in a position at 11, 17 of whatever leading gapper there is or isn't? I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. So
I like it.
I'll start small with 1 mini, might scale up to 2 or 3 depending on the setup, but I definitely want to try to get over that buffer today if I can. If not, my goal for today is 750, so that it only takes me 2 to 3 days to get over that buffer.
I like it. I like it. We kind of got like a bit of a head and shoulders type setup here right now. Like if this other size plays out and then we sell back down, we got that dotted line down there. Yesterday's close, 960s. Big gap up today. Had a little bit of news this morning. We got a little bit of news later, but
10 a.m. news.
So
you need 5 days for a Take Profit Trader evaluation. Yes, you do. Oh my gosh, I actually see a buddy of mine from my small cap days back in
Who?
good old Pappy right there.
Pappy.
What's up?
Fucking Pappy.
Boy, do I have a story for you off record.
Oh yeah, about Pappy?
Yeah. Anyways,
It's always a story about someone named Pappy.
anyways,
Fucking Pappy.
for me, I just want to wait, keep it simple.
I kind of like the idea of like taking out these lows on that 1 hour chart, kind of showing that the bulls, like if we swipe those lows and then we pop back up, it would be
like
nice.
Like a liquidity
but-
sweep?
Yeah, a little liquidity sweep there, but
Yeah.
I feel because if we do like kind of push to the upside here, we take out those overnight highs, then it might be the pullback from there.
So, chat, there are people saying that Trump is talking. Can somebody inform me who, what, when, and
I
where?
think at 10 o'clock, Trump's talking. Right? Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh.
we'll see. 10 a.m., Trump talking. What's he going to talk about?
Tariff deal. Oh, gosh. Dude, I voted for you, and now you're going to ruin my charts? Seriously?
You just got to text them. Be like, hey, I voted for you. Tell me what you're going to say today. That's what you should do.
I told you I left my
Everybody that
crystal
voted
ball
for
at
Trump
home.
should get a text message before he talks, and he's like, don't worry. Market's going up today, boys.
I will say I do think we are in a long bias for it today. We have that UK deal that went through. Talks with Canada went through. We have India and Pakistan that are now going to war, so industries go up. That means everybody else goes up. War
Are
is
they going to
bullish.
war, Pakistan and India?
They did.
I know they did some little pew pew pew. I don't know. Are they
did
going
attack.
to war?
I mean, we just have a lot of bullish indicators for me. I think tariffs scare the crap out of everybody, and now nobody really cares.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but here's the thing, right? The way I look at it, even if the market's bullish, like pulling back and closing that gap is not like an overly bearish thing, right?
On what time frame?
From yesterday's close.
Oh, yeah, yesterday's.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but that's all the way down there.
It is down there, but at the same time, it's like
It's so far.
if you're bullish on the market, you're bullish on like the macro, pulling back and filling that gap does not mean that, oh my God, the market's going to zero. It's like an overall just technical move.
I will
Filled the
say
gap.
4 minutes, and I have not traded for 2 days. I gotta like slap myself back into it.
Focus, Paul. Focus,
see.
Paul.
Do we have any giveaways or discount codes today?
Maybe. You never know. How many likes we got?
I only have chat pulled up.
We got 324
My
likes.
apologies.
That is low, chat. I haven't enabled it, by the way. The funny part was the Prime Minister from Canada actually went to the White House, I think yesterday or the day before, and it was hilarious because he was...
Is he on the spectrum? Yes. Aren't we all? It's a spectrum.
Just somebody asked about you. Don't read the chat. Whatever you just delete the chat. Honestly, your best bet is don't look at the chat. I'm telling you right now. After 8 years of experience, I know the best thing to do is don't look at the
Also,
chat.
does somebody
Do
think...
you have it pulled up over there?
Here.
Oh, don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Somebody think that's offensive? I mean, I would rather be autistic and a good trader than not making money.
Fuck, now you're feeding into it. Don't do it.
Anyways. All right, fine. I am shutting the the chat.
Yeah, let's focus on the trades here. We're gonna focus on the trades. Shut up, chat. Let the man do his work. All right. Let the man make some money here today. We got the VWAP down there at the 145s. You got like these little like ding 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 lows there at the 36s. I mean, either way, it kind of makes sense to kind of dip down. We're below that pivot point right now. Just kind of sitting here, waiting, getting ready for open. We got about 2 minutes here, so no rush. You confused over there?
How does this seat go down? If it goes down.
Yeah. There's like a thing on the side, a little like knobby knob.
What the heck?
Up. No. Up, down.
Hold on. It's probably way.
Help this man, Jason.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Help this man.
Locked in. It is 8:29, give or take. I'm not touching anything until 32. That is my number one rule.
So what?
Not
32?
Yep. Not wait.
That's your rule. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. That first candle.
Fucking 2 minute guy over here.
I got that from you because I did the 3 minutes.
I said it 15 minutes. Now you're saying 2 minutes. You just making it.
Well, okay.
I can last for at least 15 minutes.
Your course was 2 minutes at first. So.
Yeah, I know. I got older, so now I got a little bit more patience.
I will say once it's 10:30, you can switch over to a 5-minute chart. That's what I do. Because I always go to work, get all of my work done.
You ever like leave a runner going when you're at work or not?
I'll paper trade them, yeah.
Yeah. It's hard with the trailing drawdown too on the prop firm account sometimes to do that. I
mean, yeah. For me, I am always bored at work because I get it done, and then I'm like, all right, now what? So
what's the here? Oh, we'll talk about it later. But here we go. We got about 5 seconds here. Market open up. VWAP down there, that 146 level. We got Paul Moses here. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do.
Hands off.
Let's see.
For me.
What happens?
Hands off until 32.
Let's close your eyes until 32. Don't even look at the chart.
No, I want to see it because...
No, don't look at it.
Let's see.
No FOMO allowed.
Bouncing off that pivot point, rejecting it, rather.
Down there to the VWAP. I think we just got to like swipe that 140 area just to prove that the bulls are
yesterday's high is at 33.
There's a bounce off the VWAP again.
Beautiful, actually.
There's a really intense bounce off the VWAP.
And then we might reject the 76s or 3s. Excuse me. Let's see.
No, I think we just got to pull back here some. But
nice pop. Got to see it break the 70s for me. Sorry, not the 70s. I apologize. Got to break the 85s. That was a beautiful bounce off the VWAP and a beautiful rejection off the 21. But if we close a doji, I'm not liking that.
So far, just going nowhere. Right there below that pivot point, right below that EMA there, 21 EMA, that blue line.
Nowhere quickly, as you like to say.
Well, you got your 2 minutes is about to be up, so get ready.
Bye. What is that sound effect, by the way?
That's the Jim Cramer.
Oh, okay.
The Cramer, the man, the myth, the legend.
I quote that with my friends on Discord all the time, and I don't know where it's from.
Really? You didn't know the Jim?
No.
That's, yeah, no, hey, young boy, young buck.
I know who he is. I know his opinions.
Yeah, no, it's just like, that's what is like, he always says on his show, bye.
Bounce off the view app again. Might even go lower.
There's that, we just swiped that lows, those candles, literally. 35s now.
You know what I would love? I would love us to break through the 33s, close below the 33s, first candle and make a new low. That would be pristine.
Pristine, he says. Kind of bear flag in there.
Oh, I don't have the view app up.
There we go. Through those lows now. Straight down.
Okay. First candle to make a new low worked, but now we just got to wait.
There's that next low there at the 120s.
Oh, I see what you mean. Got to zoom out, folks.
Zoom out, folks. Come on now. All right, we took out that 30, 20 level now through these lows that we had, kind of that line through the VWAP now. The gap fill puts us all the way back down there at the 950s. We'll see what happens here.
I mean, going short down here below these lows is sketch for me, so.
Yeah, I need a little bit of a structure there for sure.
Yeah. Let's see how this candle closes. The lower we go, the better. A bounce off the 100 is always a good long. We tend to break down or break out on the second attempt.
Yeah.
So I like getting those pops at like 102 up to 110. Good song pick.
She's moving down. Low, low, low. Can you go, go, go?
'60s is the low after that. Candle closes in 3, 2, 1. Low of this candle is 13s, so I'd short at 13.
The what?
I said I would short at 13s first candle.
You short below 13?
Yes, sir. I've back tested that enough time to know that I have about a 70% win rate with that first candle to make a new low. Got an order out there at 1250.
All right, Paul's looking for a short. Can he get it? Then you're basically looking to get right through the hundreds there next.
Yes, sir. Okay, I got an order out there at 1250. One mini. Keeping it light. Not quite filled. Short there at 1250.
Paul's short from the 1250s here. Where's your target?
I don't have a target yet. This seems like we might not work. I might just cut it. Come on, break down.
Lose that 100 there.
There we go. Ooh, not a fan. Fucking got wicked.
It's kind of wiki.
Mm-hmm.
Stopped out.
Not quite yet. 15 points. Now stopped out. Okay, that was no fun.
Tricky. Right there. Big reaction off that 110.
Yeah. That wasn't fun. I think we got to pop up to the view app again. I still like it short here, but we also got that exponential all the way up there at 60s, the view app at 45. Candle's another doji. That's a reversal sign for me. Patrick, how has your trading evolved? Because I mean, for me, it's funny how we got so complicated.
The what?
Like how did we devolve into Bookmap? Like was so easy. It used to just be a doji meant reversal. Like, what changed to most people that need to complicate things?
The search, the holy grail. That's what it is. Everybody thinks that there's like, if you have more indicators, if you have more things to look at, then you're going to make more money, I think, is the...
Oh, no, my data.
The internet, right? The internet has also sold that dream. Every influencer promoting that they use a certain indicator, they use Bookmap or they use this, and then people watch the video on YouTube, and then they're like, that's how I must do it, right?
I will be a millionaire with Bookmap, and it's like, you can.
The what?
Like, you can be a millionaire with Bookmap, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's not... I don't think there's anything wrong with having more information or having tools, but you also have to, like, kind of ask yourself, hey, you know, is this information helping me or is it hindering me? Is it creating market paralysis or is it creating, you know, an edge in the market? What the fuck is going on with my trading view?
We're going to bounce up to the view app. I just know it.
All right, we got the opening range coming up here.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Forgot about that.
Still plenty of time. VWAP right now. VWAP and the EMA above us. They're on the Nasdaq.
Okay. Low of this candle is 17.
I think we're going to make new low. I think we got to get through that 100 level.
Oh, that's a crappy fill.
Short?
I marketed in on that. Yep, that was a bad fill.
You're going to get it. We're going to get it through the hundreds, baby. I got faith. Hundreds is coming. Break through that 100 level, and then should be like just a natural reaction to the 80s or maybe even 60s down there next.
Okay, we got the low.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh,
dude.
God.
I got a 1650 entry. I want to see us break through 10s, and then I'll get out.
Trying to just get through that low there now. We got Trump talking at 10 o'clock, so I don't know if the market's waiting for that or what.
Okay, out there at 105. Up $35 for the day. Not bad.
$35 on the day. Let's go. It went from red to green. I like it. I like it. Why'd you get out there, though?
Because we have this 100 psychological level.
Okay. See,
Also,
I think it's more of like now that we broke that low, we like
Also, I
now
got a
we're
bad
gonna
fill. So
now we gotta take out that 100 level.
Yeah, I got a bad fill, so it's like
Yeah, hey,
Also-
you got back on the green. There's that 100 break now.
long. See if I get a pop up to 10s again. Might not get it. Oh, out there, up 235 for the day.
Let's go.
And that's what I mean is we tend to always fail that first breakdown. So the fact that we got back above the 100s, I got long, and then only got a 10 point pop. But 10 points on one contract, $200.
I like it. All right, Nasdaq bounced there off the hundreds, back up towards that 120s. We're at the bottom of the 15-minute range. Still got 5 minutes.
Man, that went 20 points. See, oof. Got the FOMO there. I was like, ugh.
The FOMO's real.
Also, I usually take 2 contracts, and I only took 1 because I'm feeling the anxiety, and I'm like, ugh. Should be $400, not.
Yeah, but hey, green's green. Green is green. We dipped right below that 100 level there.
We were just talking about that this morning. I would rather be green a little bit than red at all.
True story.
See, and now that 100 breakdown looks good. I'm not going to take it just because I got my trade in for the day. but we'll just watch it.
VWAP's still up there in the middle of like the fifth, a little bit higher than the middle of 15-minute range, but that EMA is coming down now here on the 1-minute chart.
Auto fit.
5-minute chart right now, kind of looking tricky down here. They need to get it through that 100 level. That 5-minute candle really being aggressively kind of back up here towards the VWAP again.
Okay, we made a new high, but we're below the VWAP, so not liking that.
Back up there to the VWAP.
Then what sucks is it's like on that first trade, I got stopped out with a 15-point stop. So then I think, okay, well, if I do 20 points, I won't get stopped out. But then it's like that's disrespecting the plan, and that's where I always.
Well, then you do a 20-point stop and you still get stopped out. So either way, you're fucked.
Yeah.
I think it's that you're gonna get stopped out either way. If it's a bad trade, it's a bad trade. So.
Yes.
I think
it worked later.
It worked later, but you also said like, hey, like there's probably gonna be a reaction down there at the hundreds.
Mm-hmm. And I'm up. So.
Yeah, you're in it. We're in it. Still got plenty of time. Everybody relax in the chat right now. If you guys haven't, hit that like button, subscribe button. That always helps.
It's weird because now my reaction is, what is Patrick doing?
Guys, by the way, Paul is not a fucking YouTuber. He's not an influencer. He's not here to sell anything. He's one of you guys. So everybody in the chat who's like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He is literally a fellow BDH YouTube subscriber watcher. So relax. He's not here to sell you anything.
But you can send me money.
Yeah, well, yeah, they can send me money too. Everybody like freaks out about like, oh my God, who's this guy? What is he doing? He doesn't know what he's doing. It's like, relax.
And then my question is, do you know what you're doing?
No, they don't. They just sit in the chat arguing with each other about who should be long and who should be short and how this person sucks and they suck and you suck and I suck.
And they're older than me, which is crazy.
Yeah, let the guy live his life.
It's like, be adults, people.
He put on trades. He made some money. Who the fuck? It just like blows my mind. Like, are you green?
I'm up $255.
He's up $255. He's 20 years old. Let the guy live his life.
Should have taken 2 contracts, though. Anyway.
He's not here claiming to be an expert.
Told you guys I left my crystal ball at home.
Crazy.
Patrick, are you up? I'm
not even in a trade. I'm just fucking. I can't even trade right now. My Tradeify fucking account. I don't know what's going on. I can't put any trades on.
Were you trying to get in somewhere?
Yeah, I wanted to. I wanted to short there earlier, but I can't put trades. I had to text my risk manager at Tradeivate. I don't know why I'm still like maybe locked out from yesterday, but
y'all, what I'm hearing is I'm up more than Patrick is. That's the one time I can say that.
Well, don't you worry. It's I'm gonna get it. It's just I fucking emailed him and said, what the fuck?
What? Oh. All right, now I'm officially an expert. Officially an expert. They gave me a crystal ball.
All right, Nasdaq.
945 range is set.
945 range is set. We got Trump talking at 10 o'clock.
Still got these lows at 97. Right at that 100 area.
Kind of that annoying kind of like range here at the bottom of that 15-minute range right now.
I kind of like a long at the hundreds again.
Long at the hundreds again. Oh, Lord.
Depending on how we react down there. Like a nice 105 entry. Let's see. I got my finger on the trigger. We'll see if we get a wick down. Washout long.
For the second retest of the hundreds?
That's what I'm saying, is we'll see how we react. We're kind of stalling right here. It's a very interesting place to be. We got a bull flag on the 2-minute. Ish.
Problem is, like, if we break out of this, we're right there back up to the VWAP into the EMAs again.
Which are actually right there together at 144. So.
I think we gotta, like, if I was looking for a long, I'd want to get that swipe below the hundreds.
That's what I mean.
Just to, like, show that there's buyers kind of sitting down there.
That's what I mean.
Right now,
low of the previous candle is 106. I wanted 105, so I was $1 off, but it still worked. So helps your confidence, y'all. Even if you don't press buy or sell, if it works, it works.
No truer words have ever been spoken here at the BDH. If it works, it works. I live my life
Here
by
we
that
go.
motto.
We're now below the hundreds.
Now we're swiping the hundreds.
I'm not liking the long here. We didn't pop back up fast enough. This is why I'm saying I wish I had DAW so I could read the tape, but I can't. All right, I'm short there at 100. Want to see if we can get like 5-10 points below the hundreds. Looks like we're holding up. Hey, I got my 10 points yet again. Up 625 for the day.
Motherfucking Paul Jones! Paul Jones, everybody!
From 103 to 89.
Look at that. He's the man, the myth, the legend.
That's what I mean, Patrick, because I think I trade a little faster than you at times.
I mean, hey, it is what it is, my friend. You know, you make money, you lose money. It is kind of just how it goes. Right now, Nasdaq's selling down here to the 80s. There's that move to the 80s.
Should have held.
I'm pretty pissed right now because I can't even fucking place a trade in my account.
What about your...
I'm trying to focus on my Tradeify account.
Oh, okay.
Because I keep... The problem is, like, even yesterday, like, I trade, like, the Tradeify, I trade the Apex, and then, like... You know, I like have to like swap it up, but like I'm trying to fucking run up this. I want to run up this fucking Tradeify account, man. Oh my god.
Wow, what a good short there. First candle to make a new low.
That's fucking retarded right now. This is why I hate fucking prop firms and just all this bullshit. Like how? Like how can I not trade right now? I would have taken that fucking bear flag through the low there at the 15-minute range. It would have been beautiful.
Yeah.
So.
30 points I would have
That's right down there to the 60s. That's right where we said it was gonna go. I can't even like fucking do it. Can't put any trades on.
I would have been over that button.
That's 40 points. They see us winning, Paul, and then they do everything they can to stop us.
Hey, but at least you're not red. At least you're not red.
Well, I'd rather be red right now.
I don't think that's true.
I know, but I at least want to be in a fucking trade, man. And then I don't have my cash account is on my other computer with the Optimus Flow. I don't put it on this computer because I try to like not, I don't know. When I have a guest here, I definitely don't trade the best that I trade normally.
Hold on, I'm trying to see if we're gonna pop up to the VWAP. I don't know if the camera can see this. Let's
to the VWAP? No.
No.
Oh man.
Got that 10 o'clock news. I'm up.
I mean, I'm in a live funded account with Tradeify, so it's not like them trying to stop me from making money. It's just I don't know why it's not working.
Come on, Brett. I have been through the ringer with these prop firms. I've been denied payouts.
Worst prop firm and best prop firm.
Worst?
Don't think about it.
Oh my, wait. Like my
worst
experience?
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Oh fuck.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let you say it. But I think I know what you're gonna say.
My least favorite experience, because I haven't gotten a good experience yet, is the one that starts with an A.
I knew it.
But my favorite My favorite firms are Take Profit and Tradeify. I really like the idea of being able to take daily payouts. And then for me, I'm passing every evaluation at this point. So I don't need to take the evaluations. That's why Tradeify is good. For me, I was $200 away from a $4,000 payout. And I decided to full port at the Asian Open, which is not a good idea.
Yeah.
And I lost the entire account because I went on tilt, lost 1,200, and the next day on tilt from the previous day, 1,200, and then I just like blew up 10 days worth of work. So the fact that I can take daily payouts is nice.
Yeah, no, it is nice because it does kind of get that money out of the account and puts it in your bank account. Makes it a little harder to lose.
I started with Top Step, as I think a lot of us do.
Yeah, I think everybody starts with Top Step.
They are good for beginners who like have no experience. However, their business model is really sketchy. Like why are we teaching people how to trade on
Well,
YouTube?
you know, I don't want to point out the issue, but yeah, no, there's definitely an issue there.
I'll say it so you don't have to. But
yeah. No, I mean, hey, they're the news is that they're going to become a broker, an IB, basically.
I
So
saw that.
I knew they were already knew that they were working on that. But it's kind of official now, which I still don't really get the whole play there, to be honest. I really don't.
Money?
No, it's not though, because I know a lot of brokers, like I know actual brokers, and they're like, dude, we don't make a lot of money. Because as a broker, you only make money on the commissions. Right?
Ninja Trader doesn't make that much money. I feel like
but Ninja Trader, you know how Ninja Trader makes a lot of money? They sell a lot of they make a lot of money from the prop firms.
True, because
Ninja Trader, Tradeivate,
because of their
they're
licensing.
selling the data, they're selling the platform usage. That's where they're making a shit ton of fucking money. When you talk an actual broker, the brokers are like, fuck man, I wish I could just fucking run a prop firm because it's way more profitable. The problem is once you become a licensed broker, then you're under the scrutiny of FINRA as well. FINRA's all over your ass. The CFTC's all over your ass. You know?
Do you think stockbrokers like Centerpoint and Cobra make a lot of money as well?
But it's different though. They're selling order flow. See, stocks, equities is totally different than futures because the volume's way different. When you think about like futures trading, the volume is way, you know what I mean? Like it's way different.
That's why you can't really read the level 2 on futures.
On futures, yeah, it's worthless.
It is.
You know, it's too much spoofing going on.
That there's no NYSE and ARCA or any of that, which was a learning curve for me too, because I was like only used to reading the level 2 in the table. I forgot how to read charts. So
that's funny.
So
you're
like,
reading the level 2 on the stocks, huh?
Yeah, that's
small caps are different though too.
That is all I did.
Yeah.
And that's another reason I was kind of hesitant to switch over to futures, is because I was like, I don't know how to do this. And then
another bear flag right here setting up.
Then we're
stuck at the bottom of that 50 range. Sorry, yeah, you're good. Keep going.
Then I took your class and was like, oh, I forgot how to do all of this.
Yeah.
In fact, it was your intro video that changed the entire thing.
Life changed.
I paid $1.99 and all I needed was the first video, and it was definitely worth it. You said the market's just waves, and it's like everything at that moment just, because it simplified things for me to the point where you just look for the bottom of the wave or the top of the wave, and that's it. So it's like finding out where the wave is going to turn is a lot easier than whatever fair value gap bullet there is, right? Breakouts, bull flags, bear flags. We got to get over 95 here to change directions. Okay,
All right, I'm trying to
we're
figure out this. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out my fucking account.
back to the hundreds. Change
Back
of
up.
direction here.
Back up to the, yeah, this could be the low. Now, we got Trump's talking here soon.
Yeah,
So it's based, I don't know why, but it's just
sitting on my hands. I'm up 625. That's all I need.
625, new account. So right now, that's just to prove that I'm not being an idiot. I can't, it will not let me get in. It just says your account, your order rejected because your account is currently set. It's probably still set to liquidate only after yesterday. So just waiting.
So how does a live account with a prop firm work? Like, they still set your daily loss and your profit targets.
I mean, they just basically put money into a live account and then you trade it. They have it's like a sub account. So like Tradeify has, one big account and then they create sub accounts underneath that. And then like every trader has a sub account that's attached to the larger account. Okay. And like Tradeify, obviously like their large account has like all the money in it, if that makes sense. And then they set each sub account, they set it to like different parameters based on the trader or the rules or whatever. So that's at least, that's what I think it is, or that's what I've heard it is. I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure it's like you basically have one large account and there's a lot of sub accounts underneath that. Because also like with, I don't know about Tradeify, but TopStep, all these other prop firms that are having live traders, like they don't have 1,000 live traders.
Really?
No. They don't. They have a small amount of live traders. So it's kind of like smoke and mirrors.
Okay.
I would love to know the actual number of traders that
What do you think the biggest thing is that you still struggle with, like all these years since you first started? What's still your biggest
thing I still struggle with? I mean, it's just emotion. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Missed that entry.
Emotion. Nasdaq. Getting ready for Trump to talk. We got 2 minutes till he starts talking. Who fucking knows? This market is wild. It's crazy.
I had my entry to go short at 95 and I missed it.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, every single trader, no matter how long you've been trading for, no matter what your strategy is, the emotions are the one thing that are going to hold you back. And I don't care what anyone says. Like we're humans, right? We're going to have emotions. You're going to have things happen. You get into a trade, the market fucking stops you out, and then you get FOMO and you're like, fuck this. And then you fucking get in again. And like it's very, very hard to like stop yourself, because everyone talks about it. It's like once you get into that fucking
tilt mode,
it's over. And that's the good thing about prop firms, right? The great thing about prop firms is the daily loss limit.
Or for me, I can spend $119 on an account, and then from there, let's say I blow it up. That's not $2,000 I actually lost. Yeah, it's $100, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's why I tell people all the time, like, oh, you blew up all your accounts. I'm like, yeah, well, it's better to lose $2,000 blowing up 20 Apex accounts than losing $20,000 in my real account. Mm-hmm. I'd much rather have fucking a $2,000 loss day every single day trading Apex, accounts than trying to, risk that's $5,000, $4,000 times 20. That's $80,000 in drawdown.
Would you say, like, there was ever a point where you almost stopped and quit, and then if so, what brought you back in?
Fuck yeah. There's been so many times where I almost quit. Yeah, I mean, every week I almost quit. I mean, there's every week I'm like, fuck this, I get over it, and then I'm back in it. I don't know. It's a love-hate relationship. It's a toxic relationship. Trading is like a toxic relationship.
She is the best and worst.
Yeah, you love it when it's good, then you fucking hate it when it's bad.
Yep. But everybody's a genius in a bull market. That's what they say, right?
Well, here's the thing too, right? Everybody's a genius just in general, right? Because people will get lucky. Somebody will be like, someone in the chat will be like, hey, Patrick, 2080 is the low of day. And maybe it is. Maybe it is, right?
Yep.
But if it goes lower than that, guess what? That person just disappears, right? They're not still here. So they just magically, like, they get a pass Where like if I'm like, hey guys, I think this is the low of day, and it goes lower, then I've got 5,000 people in the chat going, ha 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 ha, Patrick, you suck, Patrick, you suck. You know, so yeah, a bunch of random ass people in the chat just calling out levels. Yeah, one of them is gonna fucking hit. You know, somebody's gonna be right.
That's why you need this.
The Magic 8 Ball, trust me, I use it. I try.
So then, if you think emotions are the biggest thing that bothers everybody, which of course it is there one skill that you think traders need to master, even if they don't use it daily?
This is the weirdest thing. One skill to master? Just being happy, man. Like just being happy with those small green days. You know, I think that's where I fuck myself over so many times. Is where I have like a good green day and I push it.
Okay, we're
right back up now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we are breaking out of the CMA on the 2 minute.
Fucking A, this is so frustrating. Because now, now that I'm gonna be on tilt now. Now that I like missed this whole setup this morning, I can't put a fucking trade on. And what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go on tilt because I'm gonna be pissed because it's gonna start chopping around, going crazy. So probably a good idea to tell fucking Brett to just keep me locked out for the day. Honestly,
you are jinxing yourself.
Yeah.
So don't go on tilt. The market's not going.
Well, I know, but I'm saying now, like now I'm pissed off because like I could have made money on that short that I wanted to short. But I can't put a fucking trade on, you know?
I really like the idea of first candle and make a new low if we can have this little inside bar right here and we reject at the 21 EMA.
Yeah.
That would be pristine. Got 110 as the low. We'll see if this candle closes in a minute.
And by the way, it's not Tradeify. It's obviously Tradeavate's issue. This is not like Tradeify doesn't fucking own that platform. There you go, John Tay. $400 a day is $100,000 a year.
That's what I said.
Truth.
250.
And the best part is the idea of copy trading.
Yes.
You have 5 take profit trader accounts, $200 a day. How much is that a year?
A lot of math.
500,000, right?
252 trading days in a year, $200 a day times 5 accounts. That's $1,000 a day, $252,000 per year.
This motherfucker's Rain Man over here. I found the Rain Man, boys. He might look retarded, but he's smart.
There are about 252 trading days in a year.
And you know the funny part is, out of that 250 trading days, probably only 50 days are good.
Yeah.
Like actually good trading days.
And on top of that, there's going to be days where you make more and where you lose.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, too. I tell people, I'm like, look, if your realistic goal is $200 a day.
That's not going to happen.
No, but I'm saying, like, if that's like what you're happy with, you're going to have days where you make 400.
And then you're
going to have days where you make 500. So it's like setting your expectations lower is always the better play. Right? Than being like, nah, man, I got to make at least $5,000 every day. Like, but why? Why do you have to?
There is a quote that I have in my bio on Twitter.
On Tinder?
No. On Discord.
When you first started dating your girlfriend, did you tell her you were a trader?
No.
Did you tell her that you bought mRNA at $7 and sold it at $80? I would have told her that.
I don't think she
First date, I'd be like, listen, woman, I bought mRNA at $7 and I sold it at $80.
Bad fail. But
You're
taking it off.
Oh, God. Trump's talking, isn't he?
I up 865. I meant to get.
Wait, you're up 865?
Yeah.
You just put a trade on?
I said first candle to make a new low, so that
this
was
This guy's a savant.
110 entry out at 101. Actually, out at 20100.00 at exactly 100.
God, lightning. No wonder you can't last long.
Anyways, there is a bio in my Discord and my Twitter, and it's the goal of a successful trader is to take the best trades, money will follow, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what I said at the beginning is I would rather be green on one micro every single time I follow my system, or a good win rate, knowing that can always be scaled. Just as you were saying, copy trading.
Got a bit of a bear flag kind of forming here. What do you think?
We rejected off that.
We rejected kind of the middle of that high of that last 5-minute candle there at 9:45, and
oh, I don't have a 5-minute chart up. Let me take a look. I see what you mean. I just have that 2-minute 21 exponential that when I got short, I want a first candle to make a new low, which I got. And then I got
Well, you know what they say, you gotta give me 10%, sir. So that's $60.
I got nine points.
I'm just gonna start bringing people to the BDH and then just taxing them. How much you make? Okay, give me 10%.
This is so cool to be here.
Bruno's up 12,000. I love seeing it. We love seeing it, man.
And
I think if we lose this 80 area, then we're in trouble for the Bears, the Bulls.
You know, a pop back up to the 100 for the retest on the short. If we get to like 75s. Yeah.
Well, that is so weird. Trade of 8 is really fucking me. I don't know what the issue is. I'm thinking like there's no orders open. I've canceled all a million times. I've logged in. I've tried everything.
I'm not used to using a mouse, so I am getting bad fills.
A mouse?
Yeah.
What do you normally do? You fucking brain? Got a little brain link?
Good
Short.
old
Short. Cover. Short cover. Short cover.
Good
like
old
that?
hotkeys.
Hotkeys?
Yeah.
Yeah. For the old DAS trader days. I used to have my hotkeys set up. Buy, sell, buy, sell.
All
Trade
A.
the small caps. 1,000, 500, 500.
That's one thing. I wish I could trade futures on DOS, but I can't.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You can with interactive brokers.
yeah. Well, Interactive Broker is fucking terrible, by the way, though. Pat, trade on TradingView. I can't. What do you mean TradingView? What is that going to do for me?
Trading on TradingView. I really
No,
don't.
because they think that if I trade on TradingView, it's going to help I'm going to be able to trade, but I don't think it's going to help shit. I can't put any trades on.
There's usually a lag. And
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I wish I could just have an all-encompassing platform. Like if I could find a way to actually, let me pull up the chat and ask people if anybody's a developer who can write me a script for a custom Tradeovate
Fucking A, there it goes
indicator,
lower again.
that would be great.
I hate my life right now. I'm definitely just going to like FOMO and fucking do something stupid now.
I'm going to use being at the BDH to my advantage. If anybody is a developer that...
Wait, what? No. You
build
can't
me
be
a custom
scalping talent
script.
from the BDH, sir.
I wish I could just use an all-encompassing platform like Tradeovate, but the problem with that is I have my custom indicators on TradingView. Ooh, Patrick, bounce off at the lows again.
I mean, that was the nice little short there for a little bear flag. If you took that short.
I'm short here again off this retest of the 70s. That low. See if we can get a nice little wick down.
Wick down with it.
Ooh, out there. Up $1,105. There we go. Trying to get over that $2,000 buffer.
Goddamn, Paul. Paul's fucking me right now.
I'm trying to get over that $2,000 buffer,
Yeah,
man.
you keep making money, and then I'll fucking get my 10%, baby. That's $100 now. I'm up $100 on the day, boys.
What did I tell you? 750 was the goal to get 3 days of that to get over the buffer, and I'm at 1,100. So I hope everybody sees where I got in there. We had that low at the 70s, so then we pop back up to it. We short it. We get 5 to 10 points on 2 contracts. Is $300.
1 + 1 = 2. I like it.
Can I explain my strategy?
Yeah, explain it. Tell us what you do every morning when you wake up. Do you ice bath?
I do not ice bath.
No ice bath?
I actually usually trade fasted. So I guess
Fasted?
that's one thing.
Yeah, makes you more focused.
Yeah, I will pop a Zin first thing in the morning.
Pop a Zin?
Yeah.
Fucking A, this
And
guy
then-
living on the edge over there.
And then
How many Zins? Just one?
Just 1 2 milligrams. So
Oh
the
my
super tiny
god,
ones.
degenerate! I thought this guy was a good kid. Now I know. Now he's fucking popping Zins in the morning, fucking trading.
Nicotine at a 2 milligram dose is really good for your focus.
Yeah.
Better than Adderall.
Really?
Done in 5 minutes, so I'm not.
I gotta give you
scratching
some of
my
them
face.
Zins, I guess.
It's either a caffeine pill or a Zin first thing in the morning, and then I sit down 7, which for y'all is 9 a.m. market time, and
Where's your girlfriend at when this is all happening?
she lives with me, so
Yeah. So like, does she watch you trade
she's
or?
asleep, and she
she's
hates me. She hates me for it because I'll say bang, 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 and it's like
You say bang, bang, bang when you're trading?
When I get
I want to see next trade. You better say bang, bang, bang.
if I get a good winner.
All right. Well, I want to hear the bang, bang, bang. This guy is holding back.
But
Holding back right now.
I will say for me, my strategy is really it's support and resistance at the super tiny time frames.
Yeah. Like on the 1 minute fucking chart, basically.
No, even smaller than that. So I trade with the 2 minute chart.
Okay.
But if you zoomed in to like the 10-second chart, you'll see exactly what I mean. I'm taking bull flags and bear flags.
Oh.
Off of
Talk
that,
dirty to me, boy.
Off of that 10-second chart. But
you're a bad boy.
I've done this enough times.
You're a bad boy.
But I've done this enough times to know what it looks like on the 2 minute.
Wait. What time you put this in?
Like
how early? How?
Like
so if the market
minutes,
opens at 9:30, when should I put this in?
Like 15 minutes before.
15 minutes. What if I get like a fucking? I feel like my head's gonna start spinning.
Well, anyways, this is a beautiful short. Sorry. Wow, I'm not in. I missed that short.
There she goes through the 60s now, down there into the 40s again.
Is Trump talking?
We got the low of day. Hey, remember earlier you said you were like, man, there's no way we're gonna go that low.
Well, we were still in a long.
Why you doubt me? Why you doubt me, Paul?
We had not made low.
I made you who you are, and you come in here and then you doubted me.
But yeah, so we're
gonna fill that gap.
Bull flags.
You want to bet? $1,000.
No.
Come on.
It's bull flags and bear flags on our smaller time frames, right? Because for me, I am in and out in 10 to 20 seconds. My average hold time is 40 seconds. So I am in and out. So I'm scalping these first candles to make a new high, first candle to make a new lows on the 2 minute, which zooming in is just really a bull flag and a bear flag on our 10-second chart.
So basically,
I'm in and out because I'm scared. I am a scaredy cat. I don't want to be in for 5 minutes. That's terrifying.
Can I tell you something, Paul?
Yes, sir.
One day you won't be scared.
Oh yeah, but for now,
that just comes with the experience. Honestly, I was the same way as you. I would try to get those 10 points, and like, but now I've learned that it's the problem is if you're only going for those small little profits, you're gonna get fucked because you're gonna have those the losses are gonna take you. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get into a trade where you're like, hey, I'm looking for 10 points, I'm gonna risk 15 points or whatever it is, and then all of a sudden, fucking Trump tweets and it goes up 100 points.
Haven't had that happen yet. Knock on wood.
Oh, it will. Knock on wood, because it's gonna happen. You gonna get fucked, boy.
I'll say. For me, it's...
PW, you trade the same as Paul. What are you talking about?
No, I just do everything Patrick does on a super tiny time frame, basically. So am I allowed to comment on different prop firms?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
As long as you don't talk about fucking funded futures fuck family.
They said, can you give your take on top 1 futures?
Oh, yeah, don't talk about them.
Okay. Okay.
You got to pay to be talked about on the BDH. Sorry.
Well,
no offense.
I don't use them. I was gonna talk a little smack, but
nah, we'll keep the smack. I don't even want to like give them publicity.
And yeah, so I mean, I come from trading small caps. I come from reading the tape.
What was it? Oh yeah, we told earlier how you started trading the small caps and then.
And so I just see
you
the
did
same
small
thing.
caps. Then what? What was your progression?
Small caps, and then my best friend Bennett just continued to bug me until I switched.
Then you went right to futures?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wow. How long?
January 1st.
What? So you were trading small caps like all through COVID and all that. Mm-hmm. Fuck, that's terrible.
Oh, it was beautiful.
No, it's terrible.
It was beautiful because for me, I was good at it, and just the problem was PDT.
What was your favorite small cap setup? Big overnight gap, short, kind of fill the gap thing, or no? I used to love those setups.
I like to see those washout longs.
Yeah, okay.
So,
what about you know what's a good one too is the fucking halt and go type ones?
Yes, but
dude, those fuckers get halted and you're like, bang!
Or let's say we get a halt at 5.
Yeah.
We pop up to 570. We stall short, panic pop short, right all the way down.
Then it gets halted back down. That's a good one.
70 cents, 1,000 shares.
Oh,
beautiful.
Good one right there.
But for me, I was always in and out in a minute, if not less. So I just do the same thing that I'm doing now.
I got fucked one time, not physically, but by the small cap market because I got into a stock that was halting, and it got halted for like 3 months.
Have they responded about your?
Yeah, they don't know what the problem is.
Okay,
classic.
We got to get you a.
The internet does not want me to make money. The internet does not want me to make money. And like I said, I feel like it's probably a good idea that I don't even trade because I'm gonna end up going on tilt here.
Oh.
No trade still. I just can't what is the? I've logged in. I've tried everything.
Low this candle is 36.
You looking for more shorts, more continuation of the downside? Fill that gap. Don't you know you want that gap filled, boy?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't get it. That's fine.
What would be nice is maybe like a swipe of like that 60 low, or like push back up into that 60 area, then get denied, right? Would be nice, but
21 EMA is up.
Doesn't always happen that way. Because if you look at the bigger time frame, 5-minute chart, it kind of looks like, okay, you know, we need maybe a little bit of a push back up, kind of build out another bear flag.
First candle.
Ruben's in short again. Ruben, we know you're short, bro. We saw you in real life. 5-3 all day, baby. I don't know why people even keep watching this show. I just make fun of people in the
Twitter and let them know.
What?
Somebody's asking me for my Twitter. Am I allowed
Yeah, you can promote your fucking Twitter, Paul.
So if y'all want to follow me, it is P as in Paul, B as in boy, MOSES 14. That's PB Moses 14. Okay.
The 1 minute man, they call him on Twitter.
I like this short, actually. Hold up. This 36 is.
Well, we broke that 60 level, so this could be the.
Yes, but if we get a first candle to make a new low, that's a change
so
of
it'd be through basically like 38s for a short.
Which is what I mean by the market's just waves. In fact, I actually wrote on a post-it note the market's just waves and had it slammed above me.
I'll sign that if you want.
I don't have it.
Well, you can mail it to me. I'll sign it. I'll send it back to you.
Cool.
Quoted. I think I wrote, you know, that should be my quote for life. Everyone should. Anytime I should trademark that phrase. Ginger, let's trademark that. The market moves in waves.
My girlfriend drew me a cheat sheet, and it's posted above my desk of everything.
A cheat sheet, like don't do this if you want me to leave you type thing, or like dating cheat sheet.
Sorry, like a cheat sheet for trading. I think you know what I meant.
I gotta say something funny. You know?
So I made a Google Doc about 3 pages long of everything with my checklist, the perfect setups, examples, and she drew the whole thing, and it's posted above my desk where I trade.
With your one monitor.
Yeah, and monitor and laptop. And then the number one thing on there is the market's just waves.
There we go. Push it back up there into the EMA now. Well, are you still short, Ruben?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Stop loss 76.
It's a wide stop. Or I guess it's a wide stop for me.
Yeah, that looks like a trappy spot there. It could pop up there, take out Ruben, stop, and then go lower, but we'll see. This is kind of what we wanted to see. That's that first candle make a new low here. Do you like that for a short, or you want more low?
For me?
I mean, just in general. Like
sorry,
if you're...
I want to see this candle close. This is a top and tail.
Yeah.
No, you don't like that word.
Oh, I love it.
Really?
I like tail. Gator tail. You ever had gator tail?
What?
Gator tail.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, come on. What? And then he goes, oh yeah, no, all the time.
Have you ever been to Aunt Mary's Crab Shack on? It's in.
I don't go to Crab Shacks, dog. I go to fucking
Merritt Islands, so it's like right there.
Nah. I go to the only top of the line steakhouses. Get my tomahawk filet mignon. I took Nutty Bar to get filet mignon Wagyu.
Ooh.
You know what he said?
What did he say?
This is the best steak I've ever had in my entire life. I said, yeah, that's what she said.
It's totally overhyped, though.
I mean, it's life, you know?
40% of the yield is going to die in fat. Like, so if I get an 8-ounce steak, I'm only going to get 5 ounces.
You don't like fat?
I mean,
I like big booty girls.
Yes, I can definitely say that, but...
This is the problem when I'm not trading, and then I just start becoming a comedian over here. Help me, chat.
Miss Apples, yes. Miss Apples Crab Shack in Merritt Island.
That's in fucking... Isn't that in the SpongeBob?
No. 49 is that low, which is right at that psychological support of 50.
49 is a low, which is psychological support at the 50. Talk dirty to me. Now where are you going? He just left. Just walked up. I think he's mad, chat. He's out of here.
I'm exhausted. I gotta.
Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Here we go. Him and Jason are gotta be fucking fiending. Look at Jason. What? Jason's like, what? You got nicotine?
Would you like one? Yeah.
Take one, Jason. Get it in. Yes. Yes. Come on, Ginger. Come have a zit.
It's the same time. It's just a lot smaller dosage.
We're doing nicotine, boys.
Oh, shit, I'm so sorry.
We're getting crazy. I hope there's no kids watching this show. Don't smoke
There
crack,
is.
kids.
It's me.
Don't smoke crack. It's bad for you.
It's meth. All right. Let's see. So, Paul is polite and profitable. Thank you. Thank you.
And he's also addicted to Zins.
I'm not actually. I only started this like a week ago.
Oh man.
What's that? No, I did have a 12 once, and I was like, this is disgusting. That made me feel more high than anything. All right, I'm not paying attention. That was a beautiful short. Hold on. You see this, Patrick?
What?
That was a beautiful short. Pop up to the hundreds. First candle making a low is 53. If we can get a pop back up to 85, I'll
look, they popped it up there just to stop out Ruben. Ruben, you got to stop telling people when you're short, man. The market makers watch this stream.
Is it the first low high after EMA touch?
I mean, fuck. This really is this gonna just start dumping through the 60s
a
here?
Zin is a nicotine pouch for those asking.
I thought it was meth.
Sorry, it's all of the above. It is every Schedule 1 drug combined in one.
Utah, they sell meth in a can.
Trump is not talking yet. I don't know about this short anymore. We got a little bit too low. First candle make it low is 52. Just
I mean, I would say if we lose that 60 area, we start to sell down, right?
There it is. Crap. All right. I actually like this for a long. I just gotta wait for it.
Like that, right?
Long.
Like that, right? You're going long?
I'm long at 46. Want to get a pop back.
Why are you being so crazy, boy?
And out there at 60, I'm up 1,525.
Oh man! Right after he put the fucking zit in. Right after he put the fucking zit in.
1525. We are
right after he put the zit in. He makes money.
Not sponsored. Totally should be. That was waiting for the stall, and then we got the stall long pop up. Classic washout long. For me, and that is 500
Well, why not?
away.
Well, here's the question too. Why not hold? If that okay, so if you're long
because I'm
there,
buying below
What?
the VWAP.
No, I get it, but like,
I mean, for that,
because that could kind of like that could turn into like a higher low there now.
Patrick, for that trade, I got 21 points. That's
big, yeah.
That's
Okay.
big for
Hey,
me.
we're just talking.
So, I mean,
Don't be so offensive.
so
Don't take it so personal, Paul.
that to me was a hold, and I mean, I could get an extra 10 points here and get above that buffer.
So you're up how much today?
1,525.
Ginger, get out the credit card machine. He owes me $110. Thank you.
So I have to get above 2,000 to get a daily payout, and I'm at a good spot where even if there's no other setup, I'll call it here.
I mean, you're up $1,000, but you still want to get that. Are you still going? Are you walking?
I wanna get that $2,000 buffer just so every other trade I do.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we're gonna keep it going. Let's go for it.
My man is trading in the third dimension. Someone said that's funny.
I mean, I don't know why people all like talking shit. This is literally like normal type of trading that we do. But like I said, look at that. Now that's a fucking back up there to the 80s.
Yeah. Oh, I was.
That long really was like just the perfect spot for the higher low there.
It was bounced off that previous month high, which I wasn't looking at my trading view indicators.
Yeah.
Hence why I need somebody to build it for me, because I don't like having two platforms up.
Yeah, we didn't hear any bang bang. When that was a 20 point, you normally say bang bang for 20 points or more than 20 points?
I guess I wasn't really thinking about it. I'm sorry.
All right,
my apologies, folks.
Next trade, if you don't say bang bang, then you know.
Well, if it wins, yeah. I thought you could get a payout at any dollar amount above the buffer on take profit. Has to get above the drawdown limit.
Well, once you get above the buffer, and the Pro Plus.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if you go on the Pro Plus account, then you can just basically take everything.
Yeah.
Like if you make $50, you can take $50 a day.
So I'm at 51,525.
Yeah.
I have to get to 52,000, and everything over that is a stagnant. There's no more intraday drawdown. And last week I got about 2,000 off that, so I'll take it.
This is always that tricky spot, right? Like this could be where we start just ripping back up, but it's just hard to get long here.
What's the name of my TradingView indicator? I don't have it published.
It's gonna be called fucking Paul Moses fucking Zen Life on TradingView. Check it out.
Essentially what my indicator for my levels are, I'll explain it to y'all real quick. It's the overnight high and low, yesterday's high, low, and close, last week's high, low, and close, last month's high, low, close, and previous year high, low, and close. And those are always areas that I have noticed just through stocks, actually, that we tend to bounce off of.
Bouncy?
Because, yeah, we're trading futures, but aren't we actually just trading stocks?
Oh, fucking, that's Inception, Paul. Don't get so deep, bro.
Like, we're
trading futures, but are we just really trading stocks?
Because we're trading the index.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, that's what it is.
So every large cap strategy works for futures, and that's what I'm doing.
I've actually just thought about maybe just starting to trade the 4-hour chart, trend lines on the 4-hour chart. I bought Tory Trade's course last night.
Reversal at those levels? No, it's just nice to see. We can usually get a bounce off of it, or it acts as resistance.
I mean, this is kind of like I don't know if you saw the other day, but we had El Chapo. Mm-hmm. El Chapo, this is kind of his favorite type of setup here to get that like swipe below the 4-hour candle. Now we're back up into where that candle closed at.
I mean, even though we got that psychological level at 100, I don't like it because we recovered that whole thing.
May I go to the bathroom?
Yes, you may.
All right, well, I'll leave you there just to talk to the chat. Don't say anything weird.
Ask me whatever y'all want. Ask me whatever you want. JT, is that a compliment? Also, I'm not a double decker. I just take the twos because they help me focus. Who combs my hair? My haircut. Shout out Bailey, my barber. What hair product? Kenra Blowout Lotion. What? Literally just the mints. But it's only when I trade and only, like, that's it. So, my girlfriend has a pretty bad nicotine addiction, so I like to keep it just steady. Am I really 20? I am really 20. My ID is still vertical.
You got your girlfriend addicted to nicotine?
No, she was far before me.
You got your girlfriend addicted to nicotine?
She started at 15. So when I started to...
Your girlfriend started smoking
So when I started to trade, she started to vape. Where did I learn to trade from? YouTube. What happened to my cheek? Skin cancer. What else?
Yeah, skin cancer? I got on my back. I had a big cutout. Yeah, it's fucking gnarly. People don't think about it.
When
skin
you're
cancer.
from here, it's just like you basically, when you're born, you get skin cancer, a Kodak Black CD, and...
No, you get what's it called? Mike Jones. Mike Jones.
Do I drink coffee? No, it makes me really anxious. Pot firm, take profit.
I'm just laughing over here.
With take profit? Yes, sir, I do. I should be Patrick's co-host. I gotta move down here.
You're gonna live in the BDH.
Do I stream daily? I don't have anything, but I have definitely thought about it. I mean,
that's the natural progression, right? You go to the BDH, then you start a YouTube channel, and then become a millionaire.
Should I start a Discord right now?
No, don't.
No.
Because then I'll definitely turn your camera off, cut you off real quick.
No.
You can promote your Discord later, but don't promote it right now.
Patrick, I love this guy. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. Let's see. What time frame for scalping? I like the 2, and I learned that from good old PW. The one is just
Who on YouTube did you learn to trade from?
Who on YouTube? Am I allowed
Ross
to
Cameron?
say other people?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you say me somewhere.
Yeah, so I
As
will
long as
say-
you acknowledge somewhere in your life that you learned everything from me.
Matt as money. So the basics, Ross Cameron. The more intricate, my actual style is going to be Matt as money. Then how to incorporate it into futures is that 199 course or any YouTube video from PW. It's very, very true.
Oh, man. The fact that fucking Matt as is still around blows my mind.
Shout out
That's all
to
the other day. He
Matt.
lost like a $250,000 in one day. Like I don't
He's
understand.
also
Like,
made $2 million in a day. So
did he make $2 million in one day?
good old GameStop days. I made a lot.
Yeah, but that's like, I
on
mean,
GameStop.
What?
A lot.
Yeah,
on
I
GameStop.
don't know. I don't know about all that. You made money on GameStop?
Oh yeah. But I wasn't like a Wall Street bets hold.
Yeah.
It was I was scalping the level 2. I remember, gosh, I had a long at like 180. We got halted up. Geez, 100 shares. That's like $5 grand. It's great. Never heard of Madaz. It's M-A-D-A-Z.
No, don't. No.
Never mind. It
Don't
doesn't
look up
exist.
Matt as.
Doesn't exist.
He's fucking terrible. He trades small caps. He does not trade futures. That is like literally the worst person to like try to emulate.
His level 2 and tape reading helped me though. Back in the small cap days, and now I incorporate it here.
Yeah, but you don't read level 2 in the futures market.
But you can still watch those stalls, right?
Oh.
Anyways.
Back up there, 20,000,
What was
100s.
my best trading day on futures or stocks?
Everything.
On futures, 3,900, and on small caps around 60. Do I DCA? No. I do not DCA. I am 1 in, 1 out.
Simba's at a photo shoot. Yeah, what the fuck is he doing at a photo shoot? Can't even trade over here. I told him he owes me money now.
We're gonna go up to the View app, that's for sure.
Up to VWAP for sure.
133 is yesterday's high. A nice short off there, but
What's funny though is, like I said, your long that you took for that little washout,
know.
that was literally the low of that, like the higher low there.
do you feel like you'd be missing better entries not using the 1 minute over the 2 minute? No, it's a bunch of choppy mess.
I mean, look at this is the 1 minute right now we're looking at, and then if you go to the 2 minute, it's just a lot cleaner, right? It's just like, okay, we broke out of this level now. This next level is like 120s or so. We got the VWAP there in the middle of the 15-minute range, pushing back up.
Higher time frames always. What is more likely to work? A bull flag on the daily or a bull flag on the 10-second chart? Bull flag on the daily.
Oh man.
Here we go. Here's that push up to View app. I would love the long at 90 or the first candle make a new high above View app. I mean, we could get a full V-shape reversal on a 15-minute.
It's kind of trying.
You're seriously not taking anything on Apex or anything?
What? Don't you worry about me.
Okay.
I'm very small. I got this account already ready. Like,
We got the ES above the View app now, right? Yeah. Yes. Even though you don't have it.
is
Up
it
there.
above you?
Yes. I have 4 charts on my side monitor. I have the 15-minute and the 1 hour for Nasdaq and the 2 minute and the 15 for the ES. Thank you, Travis. Do I look at footprint charts? No, I don't like feet.
Oh Lord.
Told you. I pop is in, I wake up.
Oh, he's waking up, chat. He's waking up. Get ready, boys.
I see why this guy don't need coffee. Yeah.
He's waking up now.
You do testosterone injections every week and you don't need coffee.
You do testosterone injections?
I actually have since I was 6. I've had a medical condition for
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, fair enough. I was gonna try, but then I'm worried that my pee-pee is gonna shrink.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Opening range low, right back up there. I see your chart up there. Do they hurt? No. If you do daily micro administrations with an insulin needle, it doesn't hurt.
All right, we're at the bottom of the opening range right now, just sitting down there.
I'm on roids. I don't look like I'm on roids. It's for medical purposes.
He's wearing a sweater. You should see, dude. He's got like a 17 pack. It's crazy looking. Someone says it can't get any smaller. Well, if you trust me, it can.
Do I use opening range? No. Well, yes, technically.
You do.
The 2
Just
minute.
don't. Yeah.
The 2 minute.
But you're also like, you're trading the candle lows and candles highs and all
Like,
that.
look at that. First candle making new low was beautiful. Beautiful. Right there from 90s.
Well,
told you.
Well.
We got up to the VWAP-ish.
ish.
Basically
VWAP-ish.
double topped. We
VWAP-ish.
double topped from the 10 a.m. area. I can't reach out to you directly. You got to message me on Twitter.
Kind of a little bit of a double top there below that 100, 120 level.
Yep. What's your favorite car?
My favorite car, probably the 765, to be honest. Not just because I own it, but that's always been like a car that I thought was very... It just looks like it's going fast, right? Like, it just looks like it's like, damn, that's like a cool looking car.
Yep.
Compared to, Lambos or compared to other cars on the market, I just feel like the
my
McLaren's
car.
really...
I have a nice Mercedes C300.
Yeah, okay.
It's nice.
Nice.
I mean, for being 20 and have that car, it's nice.
There you go.
Okay, come on. This is looking pretty. This is looking pretty right here. I like these big candles. That makes me happy because it means we're going somewhere, so I can scalp off of it.
All right, what are you looking for?
I don't know, actually.
Talk us through it. I'm ready. I want to hear the bang bang.
There was that nice bounce.
Give us a bang bang.
There was that nice bounce off the 50s. But I'm actually going to switch stuff on this screen because I got to focus on my trading view indicator.
Give me the bang bang.
You're only 20. Yes, my ID is still vertical. I look 34 because I have a better beard.
Hey, people think that they're like, oh, Patrick's 50 years old. I'm like, dude, I'm 36, man.
I thought you were like 32.
I'm 32? Hey, thanks.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for that, Paul. Finally saying something nice about me. Will you stream tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow we've actually got I did a poll on Twitter, and I guess we're going to have to do it.
All right, we could get a pop-up to the 80s. Would be nice.
Tomorrow we've got Isaac Rivera. The guy who used to smoke cigars. I told him no smoking, no cigars at the BDH. We got a no cigar policy.
Patrick, I am just going to acknowledge this one comment. Guy started with a stutter, and by the end, he's popping off. Thank you, y'all.
Hey, look at that.
15 years of speech therapy. It really helps. We got up to the 80s there, but I didn't take it. Also, Patrick, the good thing about Tradeovate is you don't have the level 2, but you have level 1. So I still read that.
You watch level 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will, like, because when I trade my live account, I have level 2, just data, because it's not like full. It's not like level 3 data, but I still see like the book.
When did I start trading? 2019, when I was 14 years old.
Now he's 16.
Custodial accounts, baby.
How did you convince your parents to let you start trading at 14?
Oh, friends of mine were playing Fortnite and Call of Duty, and I was 16 hours a day reading charts, backtesting on the on-demand feature on Thinkorswim. That's
crazy.
Just what I was doing.
You're clearly a freak.
Thank you very much.
When I was 14, I was running around outside. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Skateboarding, dirt biking.
I'm not in a long. I didn't sell drugs. No, not a drug guy. Not a drug guy.
This is a Zin guy.
We don't
Come on,
like
guys.
drugs in America.
It's Zin, not drugs.
I will say first candle to make a new low right there. I'm not liking it. We're stalling out here. I'll see how we proceed for the next 10 minutes, but I might just switch over to paper.
Yeah, now we're just kind of going sideways here. This is where we bounced at earlier there at the 60s. We got to kind of swipe all that there. But right now,
this Evans guy is spamming your chat, man. To the VIP room, Evans.
Where's he at?
Evans, whatever the heck that last name is.
Waka Waka Waka. He gone. All right, Nasdaq stuck here below the 80s. Right back up off the lows again.
Sorry. Most 14-year-olds are having fun, but that was COVID, man. That was COVID. There's
Oh,
that,
yeah, that's weird. Forgot about that.
All right, I'm short there at 80. Let's see. Just trying to get an extra 5 points would be nice. 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, and just gonna get out there. 1745 on the day. We're not really breaking. Okay, I should have waited. See, you are right, Patrick. I should just wait sometimes.
I mean, hey, sometimes if you're up on the day, it's kind of like then you give yourself a little bit more room to play.
Yep, 1745 on the day. Not bad. 300 off of the buffer.
Hey, the day is still young. You got 20 more minutes here. Nasdaq just continuing to kind of chop around right now. Obviously, the trend is down, but kind of see how this wants to go. I think if we lose that 60 area, we could start to just really go.
See, there's my 2,000.
The what?
There's my 2,000 if I just held like the son of a gun I am.
No power hour today.
Oh, my chat must be frozen. I don't see that comment. Have a good day, Ruben.
Nasdaq's like just holding up here at the 60s. They get us below that 60 area there on the 5-minute chart. I think then we can try to go for a new low, maybe down there to the 20,000s or so.
How strong do I rely on what ES is doing? I don't. It's just nice to see that they do the same thing. If not, it's a little sketch.
Yeah, no, I like to see some correlation between the ES and Nasdaq working together at least. Like, hey, if they're both making new lows, it's kind of, I want to be in that short. Compared to like, hey, look, the ES is making new highs while the Nasdaq's pulling back here. I'm a little worried in terms of like being short, Yeah.
See, it's past 10:30, so even switching over to a 5-minute chart makes more sense to get rid of all this chop that's on the charts.
She's trying to take out that 60s now.
Got to get through that 50.
The low of day 20s down there, and then 20,000. That gap fill puts us all the way down there 960s.
Patrick, I'm taking a look at my executions for the day. I had that bottom tick perfect.
Yeah.
The 46s, man.
You're a crazy boy. All right, we're moving through the 60s now.
Confusing why good news does this. It's always.
Well, that's what I tell people. It don't matter. The news is nothing, right? Just fucking trade the chart because the news, you're like, oh, they got such good news, and it's like, well, maybe it's not good news. You don't know. Sometimes good news makes the market go down.
Sell the news? Like,
yeah, exactly.
What happened to that?
It's never just like it's not binary, I guess is the way to put it, right? Like, just because, oh, look, there's good news. Like, well, that don't mean that the market's going to simply go down or go up.
Oh, Patrick, I missed that long. Again, off the 44's previous month high. Chipotle on him. This is all sim until I get over the buffer, y'all.
And again, right back up. So just kind of chopping around here. Going to that 1050 macro. ICT traders love that 1050 time.
That's an interesting time to care about. 1050. Okay, up here to 80s again. Got that 21 EMA at 80. I would consider the short except for the fact that we just got another V-shaped recovery.
Yeah, I know. Kind of invalidates the shorts again.
Yep. But when it was below that month high, it was a short. So
back up there to that EMA on the 1-minute chart.
I'm sorry that your softwares are not
It's all good. Probably for the best. Someone said in the chat. Nasdaq back down again.
Man, I am
Crazy
liking
chop.
this actually. First candle make a new low is 37s. We got a big doji right there. And that would be a second time trying to break through that again. So let me ask you this, Patrick. You trade with 20 accounts. How do you protect your risk scaling and protect your edge when you scale? Because for me, I just trade one account because I'm not comfortable with copying quite yet.
Yeah. I mean, I just trade it like it's one big account.
Okay.
Right? Like I basically say, hey, I have 20 accounts, trade one contract per account. It's like 20, it's like 20, like just trading 20 contracts basically at that point.
For me, seeing that number change that
yeah, but that's why
much-
you just focus on the one. It's just one. Like today, if you would have traded totally like you would on 20 accounts, you would be up 20 times.
Yeah.
Like you don't change anything. You just look at it like, hey, yes, I have 20 contracts, but I'm just trading one contract. If that makes sense. Basically. So. All right, Nasdaq just stuck here at the 20,000, 60, 50 area, chopping around. We're going into that 1050 macro. We'll see if...
Got to break through the 37s for me. That's the first 15-minute candle to make a new low as well. Oh, okay.
got that gap fill to the downside.
Yep, 37s is the area I'm watching to hit that short.
Looking for the short below 37s.
Yep, and that is first 15-minute candle to make a new low, and that's simply just because we're past 10 a.m. Like, why am I going to worry about the 2-minute chart? Bigger time frames always work. You just got to size down for them. Thank you, John. Thank you very much.
Holding up there at the 40s again.
I still got that order out there at 37. Or 36
Where's
is my
target?
exact... What?
Just 10 points again? Or more?
10 points just because I got to get above the buffer. That's sort of the goal for the day. So get above the
Right.
buffer. Okay, short there at 35s. Come on. Darn it. I'm going to get wrecked potentially. That might have just double bottomed.
She don't want to move, Paul.
Yeah, that did not work, my friends. Sorry, y'all.
There's the 1050 macro now.
Cool. So I'm up 810 for the day. Lost 1,000 on that. Kind of stupid.
It's a tricky one.
Yeah, I sized up just because I wanted to get over the buffer, which is stupid. It's always stupid.
It's just going absolutely nowhere there. Holding on again. Back up. Down, up, round, all account. All right, Nasdaq just chopping around here. Trump is supposed to be talking now. Trumpity Trump Trump Trump. Dude, I still can't trade. It's crazy.
Man.
Still can't put a trade on. Nothing works. No buys, no sells. Just no trades, I guess.
Next area is 75s.
Trump's gonna pump this motherfucker to the moon, baby.
Is he talking now?
I'm long fucking TQQ and QQQ and fucking all the everything. Am I? You do long-term investing as well?
No, sir.
No.
I don't have any
money?
Any edge in it.
I mean, you're gonna have some money at some point. You'll have some edge, Paul. Don't you worry. Why don't you just you know, your edge would literally be just trading on a bigger time frame.
Yeah, I know. Fudge.
Now he knows. Trump Daddy. Patrick, when's the next fishing tournament?
Looking for a short if we can fail the 70s again.
All right.
Okay, we're getting close. I really hope I don't go red on the day. That would suck.
Well, you know Trump is talking right now.
He is?
Yes, supposedly. Trump is talking. So
If we break 70s, I'm jumping in short.
all right. You have it. You heard it here first. If it breaks 70, he's jumping in short.
We're like right there. This music is killing me, man.
What?
This music is killing me.
Your music killing you? Too deep?
Too scary, yeah.
Too scary? I got you, baby.
There we go. Okay, short there. Trying to get out below 60s. Boom, boom, boom.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang. 2,655 on the day. Bang.
Bang, bang. Bang,
Short at
bang,
70s.
bang.
Short at
Bang.
70s. Short 70s out at 29. Sorry,
Hey,
out
bang, 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 bang. He said it. I told him we wanted a bang, bang
in
trade.
my pockets. Payout Paul, yes sir. Look at that short. Look at that short. 70s. We had to hit the 21 EMA, fail it, slam the short. That's 70 points, boys. 70 points.
Fuck yeah, Paul. Let's go. Paul,
I'm done.
locking it in there. He's done. Close it
Done.
off. Lock him out. Turn it off,
Hold
Paul.
on. 2,655. There it is. Hold
Payout.
longer? Man, I got 40 points. What do you mean hold longer?
Don't worry. They're always going to, it'll always, no matter what, you'll never make them happy.
Bang,
you did
bang,
what you had to
bang.
do. You got the trade. You made the money. That's all that matters.
2655 is not bad. That paid for my evaluation, right? So, to me, that's,
There you go.
That's a win. Paul, follow your channel. I don't have a channel. How many contracts? 2. 2 contracts. 40 points.
Great trade. Great trade.
That's $800 plus another $800, 1,600.
He's the man. He's the man. He's the man.
Bang, bang, bang. For me, that stop was a stop at the highs, right? It was, I mean, that's, Patrick, that's still going.
Oh, I know.
That looks beautiful. Wow, it's still going. Well, I'll go over my entry. I'll do it one last time, and then I'm signing out from Trade of 8. It is the 21 EMA fail on the 2-minute chart.
Hey, look where we're at, too. Getting real close to that gap fill, Paul.
Yes, sir. I'm done.
No, I know. I'm just saying. the gap fill. It was there.
Done.
The ES is filling the gap right now. Nasdaq's trying to fill the gap here as well.
Gambling while he's talking? That wasn't gambling.
I mean, you said 70 before you even knew that Trump was talking. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it's. I'd say you had a plan. You took it. That's all that matters, my friend. Fuck them. Haters gonna hate. Paul's gonna make. Haters gonna hate, but Paul's gonna make it.
Still short. Yeah. I mean, I would take it off now because he's talking, and that's sketch. Can I request a song that I think?
Yeah,
you'll
what you
love?
got?
Let's Go Levels by Big X The Plug.
Oh man.
That's a song I wanted to show you.
I mean, I know that song.
Yeah. This is like my theme song when
Your
I
life theme
have a good
song?
day.
Just different
Actually,
levels.
I'll say my theme song when I have a good day is probably Bad 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 by Young Thug.
Ooh. Bad, bad, bad.
Don't get triggered by the chat. I'm trying not to. I'm done.
All right, that gap fill is 960 is yesterday's close. You got the pivot point down there at the 920s. Getting below this 20,000 area is strong. Gets us in trouble, so they're holding up at the 20,000s for now. We'll see.
That's why I said take it off, folks. We're going to pop back up. This is crazy. Anything he says.
Nah, we're going to swipe that.
Well, for now, those who are short
Yeah,
from my 70, bring back Holy Moses. That would be fun. But yeah, for me, it's a simple EMA rejection, right? Selling at resistance, buying at support. Pretty basic.
All right, well, almost 11 o'clock.
$21 EMA, bigger time frames, bigger exponentials. This is a $20,000 contract. A 5 EMA is not going to do much, but just be a chop fest.
What do you think is like the biggest thing for like a new trader to focus on more than anything? Like, what's the one thing that if you go back in time as a trader, like what would you like to avoid, or what could you have done differently when you first started out?
Stop trying to learn everything. I mean, for me, I would rather be a master of one good setup than be a jack of all trades, master of none, right?
There you
I'd
go.
rather be a master of one. I tried to learn everything, just like I'm sure all of you guys are doing. You try to learn ICT, order flow, whatever, support and resistance. You really just try to, learn everything because you think it's going to make you better. When in reality, focusing on one thing and not switching your strategy every 3 to 4 days because you had one bad trade. Also, I'll say the other thing. I focus too much on strategy, as I think everyone does. You all know how to trade. Mastering risk management and your psychology and your emotions is the most important thing. Everyone says it, and it's not because it's cliche. Cliche things are often correct. They're just said too much. And so focus on psychology, learn meditation, breathing exercises, go to the gym. Whatever you got to do to let out that anxiety and stress will help you be disciplined in every other aspect of your life, including but not limited to trading.
I like it. I mean, they say, hey, if you have problems outside of trading won't make them any better. Like, if you're not disciplined outside of trading, you're not going to become disciplined by being a trader.
Pulse.
You got to do other stuff, So,
Go to the gym and pop a Zen. That's
popping Zins.
It's actually not even Zen, it's on brand, but it is what it is. Paul talks like he's 80, divided by 4.
All right, Nasdaq just chopping around here. There it is. If you guys haven't hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. Well, blow it up, baby.
Kid's sharp with his diction. I don't even know what that means.
So what?
This guy said kid's sharp with his diction. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big word.
All right, NASDAQ down there to the 20,000 area, and Trump talking. Who knows what's going to happen next, but there it is. I think that's a good time to walk away. Paul's up $2,600 on the day.
$26.55.
They hate you because they ain't you, Paul. See, I told you.
Wise beyond my years. Thank you so much. Thank you all for watching and tuning in.
Doing it here on YouTube. So there it is. If you guys haven't hit that like button, subscribe button, we'll be back tomorrow morning for a little Fresh Cash Friday. We've got another special guest tomorrow, and more action coming up. So there it is. I think I'm just going to sign it off right there. It's a good time, 11 o'clock. And, well, just one of those days. Kind of still a little butthurt that I couldn't short those moves earlier, but whatever.
You guys have a great day. Great day.
Sign it out, Paul. Sign it out, Paul.
You can follow me on Twitter, PBMOSES14.
No, you got to say the other thing.
And we are signing out live from the BDH. My mom asked what the BDH is. I said the Big Dollar House, and we are
Big Dollar House?
Dollar.
Yeah, Big Dollar House.
Big Dollar House.
That might be a good thing to say to your mom, not the other thing.
She was like, "What's the BDH on the sign?" I'm like, "Big dollars, of course."
Yeah, well, big money, big money. There it is.
Peace to the Middle East.
Peace to the Middle East, everybody. See y'all later. Talk to you when we see you. Well, we'll see you when we talk to you. We'll talk to you when we see you. Peace. Later.
Every time feel free.